following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
And good evening from the Nutter Center at Wright State University. The Highland Hawks, a record of 24-3. They won 19 straight, and they're to the state semifinals for the fourth time in the past 5 seasons, trying to get to the state finals for the second time in the last 3 years. They're taking on the Kirtland Hornets, a record of 24-3. They won 6 straight. They're to the state semifinals for the second year in a row, trying to get to the state finals for the first time in their school's history. All for the right to move on to tomorrow night's state championship game at UD Arena. Stay tuned. I'll be speaking to Highland head basketball coach Mark Sidle on the pregame show on WKLM.
Are you ready to take the next step towards a rewarding career in law enforcement? Look no further than Buckeye Career Center's Adult Education Law Enforcement Training Academy. Our program is designed to prepare you for the challenges of the force, providing comprehensive training aligned with the state-mandated curriculum. Upon successful completion, you'll be a certified peace officer ready to serve your community as a deputy, marshal, or police officer. Classes start in August, but pre-physical fitness testing is underway now. Reserve your spot today by calling 330-339-2288.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Technology shouldn't slow you down. It should move you forward. Hi, this is Ryan Taggart with LodgeVision Technologies, and we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. We know small business challenges because we've lived them, and we are here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first for our clients and our team. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and real care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies. Local IT, real solutions, people first.
Personal service and local decision-making since 1900 makes the Kilbuck Savings Bank more than just a bank. Kilbuck Savings Bank is dedicated to providing excellent service to customers while improving life in the community in Holmes, Knox, Wayne, and Tuscarawas counties. Get more information at kilbuckbank.com. Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner.
Unlock your potential and explore exciting career paths with Buckeye Career Center. Are you passionate about automotive repair? Dive into our auto collision repair program. Maybe designs. Our computer-aided design program could help you bring your ideas to life. Or maybe you're drawn to hands-on work. Our masonry program provides hands-on training to master the art of building and construction. We offer 35 high school programs at Buckeye Career Center with one to surely fit your needs. Programs are filling quickly. Apply today at buckeyecareercenter.org.
If you are looking for experienced help in investing for retirement or other goals, please call me, Rob Huvis, financial advisor at Millersburg Financial Services at 330-473-6025. I have been serving investors in the Holmes County area for more than 30 years. My firm offers a full range of investment choices, individual stocks, mutual funds, bonds, CDs which are FDIC insured, annuities, and life insurance and long-term care insurance. Securities are held by LPL Financial, which is a member of SIPC.
Dr. Nathan Springer is proud to support this sports broadcast. Specializing in orthodontics, Dr. Springer will diagnose the problem and recommend the best possible treatment. He has the experience necessary to give you the smile that you've always wanted. The office is located at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia. Call 330-343-9911. That's 330-343-9911. Dr. Nathan Springer, your local professional in orthodontics. Call 330-343-9911. It's time for Before the Tip, brought to you by Hubbard's Insurance in Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hiland's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Alongside Highland Hawks and basketball coach Mark Stable getting set for the state semifinal matchup against Kirtland. And Mark, you kind of mentioned something after that last game, the regional championship, that you've had different teams you take into the state, teams that maybe kind of fell under the radar a little bit versus teams that had the higher expectations like this year's team. What's harder, I guess, coaching a team that is the little lesser expectations versus a team that's expected to be here, I guess?
It's just different. It's got its own challenges. I think the one thing, this team has had a lot of pressure on them to perform, and that pressure can wear on you as the season goes on. And I think our kids have done a really good job of handling that.
Kind of gotten used to here in recent years, getting playing at UD Arena this year at Wright State, at least for the state semifinal matchup. Your thoughts on playing a little different venue here for the state semifinal game?
Yeah, we actually came down yesterday just to watch a game, just to get our guys in here, because none of us have ever been in the gym before. It's a little different, but still a big arena. There's no background on shooting, so it feels big, that's for sure, and it's a different atmosphere than what you're used to.
I think a lot of people kind of expected maybe Richmond Heights might be the team you face in this spot, but it was Kirtland who beat them, and Lucas Renfro for them led the way, 36 points in that regional championship game. And what do you know about him and this Kirtland team?
Well, I know he's scored 66 points in his last two games. Renfro's a very dynamic scorer, scores at all three levels, which is what makes him so dangerous. He's as good of an offensive basketball player as we played against. And Kirtland is kind of what you would expect. They're obviously, with their football experience and success that they've had, they've got a lot of those kids that are extremely strong, physical players. They are, as a team, tremendous on the boards. They rebound the ball as good as anybody we played. And then when you combine that with a kid like Renfro, who's just a pure basketball player, it makes them a really good team.
What's it mean for Highland first they have to attack? How do you attack a team like this?
Well, look, we got to take care of the basketball. They do a good job with their pressure. They mix up their pressure. We've got to rebound the basketball. That's a big key. And then, they score 75% of their points in the paint. They are as strong as anybody we played against, so figuring out ways to keep the basketball away from the basket is going to be huge.
Marco, getting the win the last game, but also kind of a dogfight for through three quarters. Having a game like that, was that important to have a game like that before you get to the state, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. We hadn't played in a close game for a little while, so having a close game was important. You need some of those battles, and we had them throughout the year, but in tournament time we had a lot of games that weren't close in the fourth quarter, so it was a good game for us in the regional finals.
A lot of guys talked about not getting to this point last year, and obviously a big motivator, and really kind of I know a big motivation to get themselves back to this point to have a chance to go for a state title.
Yeah, it was a disappointing loss last year against Monroe Central, and then also just see them go on and not really be tested the rest of the way. It provided a lot of motivation for our guys, and this group has worked as hard as anybody from April of last year until now. They've been a very motivated group, and they deserve to be here.
Mark, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's the voice of the Highland Hawks head basketball coach, Mark Stable.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home's exterior? Wayne Doors Spring Sale runs March 30th through April 4th with savings on garage doors, openers, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Visit our brand new design center and showroom, work with trusted experts, and enjoy a true one-stop shop experience from start to finish. And while you're there, get entered for fun daily giveaways all week long, plus a big grand prize. Come see us and save this spring with Wayne Door.
At Beachy's, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beachies.com.
Hey, other guys insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
When it's time for extra support, choose a place that feels like home. At Walnut Hills Retirement Community in Walnut Creek, assisted living means comfort, dignity, and personal care, right when you need it. And for those requiring a higher level of support, their skilled nursing center offers compassionate, around-the-clock care from a team you can trust. From daily living assistance to comprehensive medical care, Walnut Hills provides peace of mind to you and your family. Located at 4748 Old Pump Street in Walnut Creek. Call 893-3200. Visit them on the web at greencroft.com/Walnut Hills and on Facebook. Walnut Hills Retirement Community, where caring comes naturally.
If you own an SUV or light truck, finding the perfect tire just got a whole lot easier. Let Holmes Tire Incorporated show you what the Yokohama Geolandar HT Geo 56 can do for your daily drive. Stop by today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on the Yokohama Geolandar HT Geo 56. Call Holmes Tire Incorporated in Millersburg at 330-674-0025 or their other location in West Salem, 330-648-2401, Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811 in Loudonville, 419-408-3607.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors, and we have exciting news. We've got a brand new office and new management at our collision center, and we've relocated our office at our existing body shop location. That means when you need collision work done, there's only one place to go, 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg. Need a collision estimate? Stop by and see us. We're fully staffed and ready to serve all your collision repair needs. And don't forget, for a new or pre-owned vehicle, visit us at 784 Worcester Road in Millersburg. Village Motors, serving your collision center needs.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church.
Need signage for your business? Heritage Signs creates custom signs, banners, billboards, message boards, yard signs, and graphics for your entire fleet of vehicles or trucks. They can handle your project with reliable service, quality work, and materials from design to installation. Stop by today, located at 4562 State Route 39 in Berlin. Call 330-893-3011 or visit their website at heritagesignsllc.com.
And I'm alongside longtime assistant basketball coach for the Highland Lady Hawks, and the guy that helped us out with a lot of the Highland broadcasts throughout the season. That's David Kuzy-Border. And Kuzy, a different venue than we're accustomed to seeing at the state tournament, but a nice venue here at the Nutter Center.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. I think this arena gives the kids a great state tournament experience, and whether it's at UD Arena or here at Wright State at the Nutter Center, it's definitely a special feel to it, a little March Madness, and glad they changed this to the venue for a Final Four like this. Last year, obviously, first year 7 divisions, they kind of split it up in the different weekends. So this is definitely a great arena to play a basketball game.
Well, Kuzy, you knew a better person to talk about the history of Highland basketball than you, and certainly a long storied history for Highland basketball, girls basketball, boys basketball, even baseball. Kind of share us a little bit some of the tidbits you have with that.
Yeah, Matt, I was really curious, especially on Sunday afternoon. Last Saturday after the regional final game, I had a chance to talk to Coach Mark Slabaugh, and just, I was so happy for him and his kids, especially that senior group. And, as I got older, and, me and Coach Dave retired after the 2021 season, I appreciated it more, right? And so I just want to make sure, hey, let's appreciate this. Like, this really take the week, enjoy the celebration for that. And especially after Malvern won on Sunday, right? Malvern's had a great history of boys basketball, but they have never been to the Final Four. And so happy for Coach Tucci and his group. So I was curious, I wonder, how many times, between, those sports you just mentioned, boys basketball, girls basketball, baseball, have we been to a Final Four experience? So it's really kind of mind-blowing. I think a lot of people in our community almost take it for granted, but since 2000, right, so the last 26 years, there's only been 4 years that either the boys basketball program, girls basketball program, or baseball has not been to the Final Four. What's even more amazing is 3 of those years were 2001, 2002, and 2003. So when you look at the last 26 years, right, that only 4 this year, that Highland and their community, right, and those athletic programs, that it's running 4 years that they've not had a team experience the Final Four. Quite amazing, and so that made me even think about it more. But just to celebrate that, make sure that they're enjoying every minute.
You mentioned it is amazing. We should be celebrating that because you mentioned there's a lot of great programs, as you kind of alluded to, that just don't get a chance to get this far here in Highland. The fact that they've done it so many times there really is very special.
Yep, absolutely. And I think the parents of these kids realize that and appreciate that because one, it's an unbelievable experience for them to their hard work to be able to do that. But what you don't want to go another 20, 25 years to never get there to make you appreciate it more because I think the Highland athletics. And how hard they work to be able to experience that, and even to kind of go with those number of experiences or tournament appearances. There's been 12 state championships since 2000, right? So, 2 in boys basketball in 2011 and 2012, back-to-back years. Baseball, 2016, then the last 3, they've won 3 in a row in 23, 24, and 25. And then, girls basketball has 6 state championships in 2000, 05, 06, 08, 2017 and 2021. So, yeah,
not just getting there.
It's really honestly, I think and that's one thing with this group too. I think so yeah, it's great that we historically that Highland has been there, and so the kids kind of know what to expect. And but it's another thing to actually it's a super hard thing to do. That's the one thing whether it's 7 divisions, 4 divisions, getting to a Final Four in your division is just an incredibly hard thing to do. And really happy for this group. I know Coach Mark mentioned it in pregame about that loss last year to Monroe Central in the district final, a motivation thing. I don't think people realize the behind-the-scenes stuff of what goes on to be able to get to this level and the opportunity like they have tonight.
Kuzy, thanks for sharing that here, and make sure you cheer on the Hawks here tonight.
Matt, absolutely. Appreciate it. Go Hawks.
All right, enjoy the game. That's David Kuzy-Border alongside for the pregame show. Back with more after this on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Save the date! Customer Appreciation Days are happening at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware, April 13th through the 18th. Join us for a full week of celebrating you, our customers, with 10% off select items store-wide, live demos in the shop, gift card giveaways, food, and more. Visit us online at keimhome.com or follow Keim on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 13th through the 18th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware.
Some call it over-planning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
With the game on the line, hit the winning shot by choosing Charm Pizza and Charm in Mount Eaton. Charm Pizza can fuel your win at breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Their pizza, wraps, wings, and burgers are your three-pointer for victory. Order online at charmpizza.com or call the Charm store at 330-893-7938 and Mount Eaton at 330-409-7938. Make your next meal nothing but net at Charm Pizza.
There may be other choices out there, but when it comes to tires and service, there's really only one place to go. Millersburg Tire Service. In business for over 73 years, it's not just about the prices, it's about the people and the service. That's why service is in their name. They started back in 1953 from humble beginnings, and today they continue serving homes in the surrounding counties with a beautiful showroom, modern facilities, and even a front porch where you're always welcome. They treat people the way you want to be treated. With all that, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Millersburg Tire Service, located on State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community. Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
For them, shooting 36% as a team from three-point distance. That's 29 of 80, while their opponents have knocked down just 16 three-pointers, 22% from on the arc. As a team from two-point range, Hiland is shooting 57%. Their opponents just shooting 42%, while Hiland is shooting 50% from the floor as a whole, and holding their opponents to just 33% shooting throughout the tournament run. Hiland also, so far in the tournament trail, they've knocked down 31 of 57 free throws, and their opponents 18 of 26, while the Hawks have out-rebounded their opponents by an average of 10 rebounds per game, 30.8 a game for Hiland, and their opponents just 20.2 rebounds per contest. Hiland has forced just under 20 turnovers per game during the tournament run on their opponents, while Hiland has averaged 9.5 turnovers per contest. As a team, Hiland averaging 61.5 points per game, holding their opponents to just 28 points per game defensively throughout the tournament trail. And Hiland, for the most part, besides maybe that regional final game, they've been pretty much dominant so far as they now get to the hard part here at the state tournament in the state semifinal matchup. And of course, so we'll take another break, come back with more on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Blackhawk Building Supply invites you to their open house on March 20th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Join them at their new location at 5200 County Road 120 Millersburg. Blackhawk Building Supply is built for contractors, builders, and industry partners. Tour their new location, visit with product vendors, view live demos, and connect with the Blackhawk team. There will be giveaways and door prizes. This is the day to connect, explore products, and see what Blackhawk Building Supply has to offer.
Hey, why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. Midlife crisis?
Nope, because the deals on the other side were too good to pass up at Roadie's IGA.
Smart chicken. This week, grab Gerber's Tray Pack Split Chicken Breasts for just $2.98 a pound, and Tray Pack Bone-In Chicken Thighs or Drumsticks for only $1.88 a pound.
Plus, USDA Inspected Pork Shoulder Steak for $2.98 a pound, and USDA Choice T-Bone Steaks for $12.88.
Surf's Up too. 7-ounce lobster tails for $14.98, and Southern Seas Salmon Filet for $10.88 a pound.
Hurry in now through Sunday at Roadie's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home's exterior? Wayne Doors Spring Sale runs March 30th through April 4th with savings on garage doors, openers, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Visit our brand new design center and showroom, work with trusted experts, and enjoy a true one-stop shop experience from start to finish. And while you're there, get entered for fun daily giveaways all week long, plus a big grand prize. Come see us and save this spring with Wayne Door.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors, and we have exciting news. We've got a brand new office and new management at our collision center, and we've relocated our office at our existing body shop location. That means when you need collision work done, there's only one place to go, 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg. Need a collision estimate? Stop by and see us. We're fully staffed and ready to serve all your collision repair needs. And don't forget, for a new or pre-owned vehicle, visit us at 784 Worcester Road in Millersburg. Village Motors, serving your collision center needs.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Mount Hope Auction is offering the following sales, including March 7th, Whitetail Heritage of Ohio. Check out their website for more information at mounthopeauction.com or give them a call at 330-674-6188. The Mount Hope Auction is located right in the heart of Mount Hope, and they are proud supporters of all Holmes County athletes.
Kirtland comes in with a record of 24-3. Hiland a record of 24-3 as well. The Hawks have won 19 straight, while the Hornets have won 6 games in a row. And for Kirtland, averaging just under 69 points per game. So the team really has gotten up and down offensively throughout the year. Hiland is averaging 62.2 a game. Defensively, the Hornets giving up 52 a game, though, while Hiland a big edge there, allowing 35.5 a game on the defensive end so for the season for the Hawks. For Highland, of course, we had the losses to John Glenn, St. Ignatius, as well as Luther and East. For Kirtland, with their losses this year, they fallen this year to Chardon twice. A 6-point loss to Chardon, and also lost to Chardon that second time by the score of 46-45, lost by 1 there. And then their last loss coming back on February 18th at Cardinal Mooney by the score of 53-47. Again, that record of 20-4-3 as well for the Kirtland Hornets. Highland, of course, they capture their district title with a win over Buckeye Trail, 63-22. Kirtland captured their district title, 63-43 over Oberlin. Both teams the top seeds in their respective districts, and Kirtland out of the Northeast 4 district. As far as the regionals are concerned, Highland won over Grandview Heights, 70-44, and captured the regional title, 48-35 over Portsmouth West. Kirtland with the win over Grand Valley, 79-58, and they captured their regional title over Richmond Heights by the score of 71-61. Highland against Kirtland, the winner will take on either Marion Local or Lincoln View. The second game tonight here at, the final game tonight, I should say, here at the Nutter Center, and it'll be the state championship game in Division 6 tomorrow night at UD Arena in Dayton at 7:30 p.m. We'll get some thoughts from Jake Sidle coming up next on the pregame show on WKLM.
Hi, this is Ryan Torrance with Safe and Sound Security. Are you considering security for your home or business? Do you need to upgrade to today's technology? If you have a smartphone, your system can be controlled from the palm of your hand. View your business cameras the same way. Give us a call toll-free at 888-317-SAFE or visit our website, safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Again, 888-317-7233 or safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Proudly serving Holmes County since 1998.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mose Beachy. I'm an independent Beamer partner. In 2004, I was paralyzed due to an industrial accident and lived in great discomfort with left calf, cold feet, and no feeling in toes. I was introduced to Beamer in 2016 as a FDA-cleared Class 2 medical device that enhances oxygen delivery and removal of carbon dioxide, local blood flow and circulation, muscle performance, strength conditioning, and recovery. For service, sales, and rental, call Mose at 330-231-8010 or log on to alife.beamergroup.com. That is alife.beamergroup.com.
Dr. Nathan Springer is proud to support this sports broadcast. Specializing in orthodontics, Dr. Springer will diagnose the problem and recommend the best possible treatment. He has the experience necessary to give you the smile that you've always wanted. The office is located at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia. Call 330-343-9911. That's 330-343-9911. Dr. Nathan Springer, your local professional in orthodontics. Call 330-343-9911.
At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
Boys basketball going for the 4th state title in school history. Kirtland to the state for a 2nd year in a row, but before that, they had not been to the state since 1991. This is their 3rd trip to the state in their school history, trying to get to the state finals for the first time in their school's history if they can get a win tonight. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast, and two teams with 24-3 records have been terrific seasons really on both ends, and the Kirtland team that really has been high volume scoring-wise throughout this year.
Well, you have to be to play the kind of schedule they do. They're a lot like Highland. They're going to play some of those tougher games. You mentioned the losses to Chardon earlier this season, and it takes a special kind of team to beat Richmond Heights. Even if it's not the same Richmond Heights team you and I saw down the street at UD Arena a couple of years ago, they're still going to go out there and play well. So to beat them in a regional final and come back down here to the Nutter Center to play, that speaks volumes about this Kirtland team.
With that said, I'm sure they have not faced the defense quite like the Hawks. That's going to be a premium for Highland, obviously, as it has been all year tonight.
And we saw that Hawks defense kind of take a step forward in that regional championship game when they kind of ran into some trouble with that zone defense themselves. It held strong, let Highland make sure they were going to be the ones that had the lead after a full game has been played. So it's a defense that's going to cause a lot of turnovers, and they're going to have to be on their game. You got a couple guys over 6 feet, everyone over 6 feet on the Kirtland Hornets sideline.
Good size, and obviously Lucas Renfro, not just him, but certainly he leads the way, had 36 points in that regional championship win over Richmond Heights, and he'll certainly be a guy that Highland's going to be paying attention to.
You can't let him score 17.8 points tonight. That's his season average. You're going to want to keep a guy on him, maybe 2 guys on him, force some of these other guys to maybe take some perimeter shots by taking him out of the game.
All right, we'll take a break. Come back with tonight's national anthem and starting lineups after this on WKLM.
Visit Souls in Berlin, celebrating Lucky March the 2nd through the 17th. Crafters have donated hundreds of prizes that'll be given away with purchases over $30. Shamrock Wednesdays will be on the 4th and 11th. Find the hidden Shamrock in each store and win gift cards. If you wear green on March 17th, you'll receive 17% off your purchase. Spend $25 or more for a chance to win a prize. Have fun on Lucky Fridays because they will have a guessing game. We hope you stop by for all the shenanigans.
A few minutes away from getting things underway here from the Boys Division 6 state semifinal contest from the Nutter Center at Wright State University. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast. We also have YouTube audio stream coverage, I should say. No video for the state tournament is allowed, but we do have audio stream coverage on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. It is Logan McPeek producing the YouTube audio stream from Claxon, and also Blaisdell Mullins and Devin Fortune back at the studio as well. Highland taking on Kirtland in this game. Of course, the game after this in Division 6 has Marion Local taking on Lincoln View. And the winners will face off in tomorrow night's state championship at UD Arena in Dayton at 7:30 p.m. And tonight's national anthem being brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg. We'll go ahead and pick up that right now.
Can you see? What's so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose marches and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the red heart we watched was together.
tonight's national anthem has been brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg. And tonight's starting line is brought to you by MRV Siding Supply. Just outside of Millersburg off of State Route 39, get the quality windows, doors, siding, and insulation you need at MRV Siding Supply. Now with tonight's starting lineups, here's Jake Sidle.
Well, thanks, Matt. Let's go and take a look at the Kirtland Hornets, whose student section had a great accompaniment to that national anthem tonight. Here's how the Hornets line up. It'll be a 6'3 senior forward averaging 6.5 points a game, number 1, Jake Laverty. A 6'4 senior forward averaging 13.1 points a game, number 3, Ben DeFranco. A 6-foot junior guard wearing number 11 and averaging just under 5 points a game, Sammy Ridgway. A 6'5 senior center averaging 7.6 points a game. That's number 34, Michael Dumstorff. And rounding out the starting five will be a 6-foot senior guard averaging just under 18 points a contest, number 21, Lucas Renfro. On the other side for the Highland Hawks, they line up like this. A 5'11 senior guard averaging just under 12 points a game. That's number 15, Alex Miller. A 6-foot senior guard averaging 8.5 points a game, number 20, Caleb Mishler. A 6'1 senior guard averaging 10.5 points a game, number 22, Caleb Yoder. A 5'8 senior guard averaging just under 4 points a game, 23, Ashton Schrock. And a 6'7 senior forward averaging just over 13.5 points a game, number 35, Ryan Zerger.
And tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by MRV Siding Supply, offering top-notch Provia products on County Road 624 in Millersburg. Give them a call, 800-524-7436, or visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle. As I mentioned, Blaze Mullins, Devin Fortune back at the studio. And glad to have you with us live on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com, and also on YouTube audio stream as well. We have the audio stream on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Logan McPeek producing the audio stream tonight on YouTube. We'll take another quick break, come back with the opening toss right after this on WKLM.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
Save the date! Customer Appreciation Days are happening at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware, April 13th through the 18th. Join us for a full week of celebrating you, our customers, with 10% off select items store-wide, live demos in the shop, gift card giveaways, food, and more. Visit us online at keimhome.com or follow Keim on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 13th through the 18th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes County since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Highland sporting their white jerseys, white shorts, black numerals, and red and black trim. Well, for Kirtland with their maroon jerseys and maroon shorts and also white numerals and gold trim as well for tonight's contest. Ryan Zerger, the 6'7 sophomore, jumping for the Hawks and jumping also for Kirtland. That's going to be Ben DeFranco. He's a 6'4 senior. Boys Division 6 state semifinal action for the Nutter Center at Wright State University in Dayton. Here's the whistle, and now for the toss. Up in the air to be won by Kirtland, going from right to left.
Well, that was almost a backcourt violation.
No doubt, shot for the baseline by Renfro. His shot's up in the air, no good. Rebound tipped to the hands of Ashton Schrock. Into the front court now, chased down to the corner by Caleb Yoder for Highland. Just into the contest, Highland has it for the first time after the defensive stop. Schrock back near midcourt as Highland will spread the floor. Pass goes to Zerger, top of the key, dribbles at right wing. The handoff goes to Alex Miller. Miller, top of the key, his three-pointer grab, partially blocked. Rebound grab by Renfro. Renfro on the fast break now for the Hornets. Has the top of the key on the right side, DeFranco to the foul line. He'll back it in. DeFranco, head fake, spins around. Shot right block, blocked by Zerger. Rebound picked up, though, by Laverty. His shot blocked by Zerger again, who got the rebound. Hawks with it, and now Ashton Schrock's long pass goes to Mishler on the right wing. Now to Zerger, back to Mishler. His three-pointer's going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Sammy Ridgway. Still scoreless. Ridgway across the half-court line for Kirtland. 1 minute into the contest, he'll be fouled on the reach-in by Ashton Schrock. First team foul on the Hawks.
I'm almost say Schrock had a foot out of bounds and touched the ball before he made contact with a foul, but the official right in front of it saw something he didn't like, and if the official didn't like it, it's a foul.
So it'll be Kirtland basketball, scoreless game, 6:57 to play, first quarter. Embedded in the hands of Sammy Ridgway. 6-foot junior point guard averaging 8.5 a game. Dribbles it high on the right against Schrock. Cross-court pass through the hands of Renfro. Drives after it, stolen away by Yoder. Now to Alex Miller to the basket. His layup, right hand off the glass and in. Miller with the reverse. Highland strikes first. They have a 2-0 lead. That was after the first Kirtland turnover. Now Ridgway has it for the Hornets. Dribbles it across midcourt. Tight defense by Ashton Schrock. Ridgway stumbles, gets the pass off just in time to Dumsdorf. Out top now to Laverty. Jake Laverty, 6'3" senior. Dribbles it right wing. Picks it up. Laverty looking. Nobody open. Pass far corner goes to Renfro. Juggles it. He'll dribble it now. High on the right. He'll back it up against that Highland pressure. Double team. Nowhere to go again. Knocked away by Zerger. Picked up by Renfro somehow. Renfro, double team. Pass goes to the corner. Grabbed by Ridgway. Dumps it inside. To DeFranco. His shot going to be no good by Dumsdorf, I should say. Rebound grab by Alex Miller. Miller has it knocked loose. Stolen away by Laverty. And going to be a whistle blown. I believe going to be a foul call. So that foul called on the Hawks. It'll be Caleb Yoder.
Schrock, I think.
Okay.
He was underneath there. Coach Mark Schlaball lobbying for the tie-up underneath, but they're not going to get it.
So Schrock indeed will get that foul. So that's going to be a big one there. That'll be his second personal. So wrong person at the wrong time, it looked like that time in that situation. But the one thing about it for Highland, as good as Ashton Schrock is, they have that deep bench they'll have to go to now. As Laverty buries the first free throw. First point of the game for Kirtland. Schrock out, and checking in will be C.J. Yoder. But right now, early on, it certainly seems like the Highland pressure giving Kirtland all sorts of troubles.
They're playing very physical, especially out front. That's what you have to do to beat a team like this.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound goes to Ryan Zerger. Highland ball, they have a 2-1 advantage. Under 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Miller's pass goes to Zerger. Back in the corner. Here's the dribble by Caleb Yoder. Finds Mishler. Back to Caleb Yoder in the corner. Dribbles it. Now to the left wing. Dumps it inside. Goes to Zerger. Now to the corner. Zerger to the paint. Zerger shot up in there, going to be no good. Rebound by Caleb Yoder. His shot blocked, but a foul is called on the offensive putback by Caleb Yoder, and he'll step to the charity stripe.
That's a huge play. I saw that one. Yoder loses it. Zerger missed the shot. Yoder right there underneath to grab it. Gets fouled on the putback. That's a perfect, exactly what you want to see if you're the Hawks.
First foul on Kirtland will be on Ben DeFranco. Caleb Yoder now at the charity stripe. 61% free throw shooter, averaging 11 points and 3.5 rebounds during the tournament trail. Free throw no good. He was the second team All-Eastern District this year. Right now a 2-1 Highland lead. Defensive battle so far early on. 5.5 to play in the first. Second free throw by Yoder. That's up. That's going to be good. He'll split a pair. 3-1 Highland. Embedded to Ridgway. Highland back into the half-court defense. Ridgway against Alex Miller. He'll take it across midcourt. Surveys it, now dribbles the top of the key. Ridgway still with the basketball. Now takes it high on the right. Picks it up. Pass goes to the corner. Received inside now by Laverty. Laverty to the corner. Back to the corner goes to Ridgway. He'll corral it. Tight defense by Miller. Dribbles it to the baseline. Under the bucket, nowhere to go. Goes out of bounds, and then it'll be a turnover. Again, that tight defense giving Kirtland a lot of issues, and it'll be the second Hornets turnover.
And it's good, clean, just body them up defense underneath there. Wanted a foul, not going to get it. As long as you're not shoving with the hands, the officials will let you get away with a lot.
Highland beats the press. There's Caleb Yoder, gets called for traveling. That's interesting because it looked like he held on and then went for the dribble, but they call a travel right away. Second turnover on Highland.
No opinion on that one. I was looking down at my notes.
Seemed like a quick whistle. But it'll be Hornets basketball, near side of the backcourt, Ben DeFranco. 3-1 Hawks. 5 minutes to play first quarter. Ridgway with it across the timeline. Picks it up.
Well, that was more of a travel than the last one.
DeFranco gets the handoff. Here's Laverty to the baseline. His shot up in the air, no good. Rebound put back is going to be no good by Dumsdorf. Rebound picked up by Laverty. Puts it back up. That's blocked by Ryan Zerger, and he got the rebound. His third rebound. He's about 3 blocks as well so far. Alex Miller has it out top. Right side, Mishler to the corner. Gets it back out top to Alex Miller. Miller will back it up to reset the offense. 4.5 to play first quarter. Hawks have it. Miller, drive, lane. Pass to the corner goes to C.J. Yoder. His three-pointer going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Caleb Yoder again. His putback is going to be good. Caleb Yoder again hitting the offensive boards. He has 3. Highland now has a 4-point lead. 5-1 Hawks. Hornets had the basketball. Here's Ridgway with it on the right wing. Gets the handoff out top to DeFranco. Takes it right wing. DeFranco to the baseline. Up-out shot. That's off the last and good. Tough shot by Ben DeFranco. That is the first field goal of the game for Kirtland. They're down 5-3. Highland has it to the front court. C.J. Yoder goes over to Alex Miller on the right wing. Back in the corner goes to Caleb Yoder. Into the corner back over to Miller. Miller to the baseline. Cut off. Lobs it back over to Caleb Yoder in the corner. Drive to the lane. Caleb, dump pass goes to Zerger. Out of bounds, though, and then it'll be deflected by Kirtland. So we'll stay with Highland.
Now the Kirtland bench not a fan of that call, Matt. Again, officials right there, though. And Kirtland, they're doing a good job. They're not running that same zone like we saw in the regional championship, but they are running a very physical defense of their own.
And Mishler out. Grant Billy is in for Highland. Inbound to the corner to the C.J. Yoder. He'll find Billy, who's going to be fouled. That time going to be a foul called on Lucas Renfro. Second team foul Kirtland. Renfro has his first personal foul. Stay tuned tonight after the contest for a high school scoreboard on WKLM. It'll be brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace.
Good sportsmanship there from Renfro. Immediately helped him out.
Absolutely. Miller inbounds it, goes over cutting Caleb Yoder, fumbles it under the basket, double teamed, head fake, layup is going to be good. Boy, how did he get that shot off, let alone lay it in? Caleb Yoder now has 5 first quarter points. Pass goes cross court, stolen away by Caleb Yoder. Cross court pass to Alex Miller, though, is stolen away. And grabbed by Ben DeFranco. Highland has 3 and also 3 turnovers by Kirtland. Here's DeFranco to the right wing, gets the handoff back to Renfro. 7-3 Hawks. 3:08 to play first quarter. Renfro to the baseline. His layup blocked by Caleb Yoder. Rebound and picked up inside by Miller. Stolen away, though, and grabbed by A.J. Runyon, who lays it up and in. His first 2. Makes it 7-5 lead now for Highland. Hawks have it to the corner to Ryan Zerger. Zerger backs it into the right post. To the basket. His shot up is good. Zerger, his first basket. Highland now a 9-5 advantage. Long pass to the front court to a wide open A.J. Runyon. They forgot about him. He lays it up and in.
And he almost traveled on that little shot down low as well.
His second basket, 9-7 Hawks. 2.5 to play first quarter. To the front court goes to Billy. He'll be made contact with and knocked down on that long cross-court pass. It was Renfro going for the steal, but he got the player instead. There'll be a foul on him. Big foul. That's his second personal foul.
Laverty's going to check back in here.
Lucas Renfro averaging 19 a game and 4 rebounds. He'll have to check out. 6'2 senior. With those 2 personal fouls, 13th foul on Kirtland. Highland up 9-7. 2:26 to play in the first. Inbound to Billy out top. Now to Alex Miller. Miller looks it inside, goes to Ryan Zerger on the right post. Zerger to the baseline. Double team. His pass to Scotty C.J. Yoder. His layup no good, though. Rebound by Zerger. Out top, Alex Miller. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound again, grabbed by Caleb Yoder. His putback is going to be good. Caleb Yoder all over the offensive boards. Highland now an 11-7 lead.
He's 3 of 3 from the field so far, and I believe 4 of those points are coming off second chances.
Three-pointer for the quarter, no good by Danny Schaefer. Rebound picked up by Caleb Yoder, but a foul's called. Highland had the ball, but they call a push-off apparently on the Hawks going after that rebound. Going to call that on Caleb Yoder. His first 13th foul on Highland. Get total service for your jewelry at the jewelry store with a free cleaning and inspection and all the repairs done right in their showroom at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg.
Well, Mishler going to check back in here. after that foul, giving the Hawks another deep threat.
In for C.J. Yoder. And embedded out top. Going to be chased down in the backcourt by Ryan Cammey, 5'9" senior. Cammey across the timeline, averaging just under 4 points per game and 2.5 rebounds. On the right side, picked up by Schaefer to the baseline. And he'll find DeFranco. DeFranco to the foul line. Backs it in against Ryan Zerger. Fumbles it, picks it up, spins around. His shot blocked by Zerger again. Rebound picked up by Laverty. He lost it out of bounds. It'll be off of Highland. Now Ryan Zerger certainly has been a force inside defensively.
Laverty has 3 offensive rebounds so far here in the first quarter. Mark Schlaball was having a chat with the official on the far side. I think he didn't think that was off his guys.
Embedded to DeFranco on the left wing. Dumps it inside. Nice cut by Laverty. He grabs it and lays it in. Jake Laverty, his first field. He has 3 points. Highland up 11-9. Pass by Yoder, goes over to Miller. He'll bake the press. Miller on the right wing. 1:20 to play. First quarter. Highland has a 2-point lead in the basketball. Now Billy dribbles it to the foul line. Fumbles it, knocked loose, and a reach-in foul called. Going for the steal, Ben DeFranco. 14th foul. DeFranco has his second personal foul.
That's not a great one if you're the Hornets. You need to keep your 5 best players on the floor right now, and you got 2 of them on the bench. Picked up 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
Billy is out and going to be Christian Mullet.
DeFranco wasn't happy with that foul call either, but the official was right there. And if you can hear the slap with noise-canceling headphones on, Matt, I think that's a foul.
Probably a foul. Officials do seem to be calling it close here early on. We talked about both teams were physical and see who that might be the advantage to here in this game tonight. Here's Christian Mullen out top, down to the foul line. He'll find Mishler for a 3-pointer. That's going to be in and out, no good. Rebound snatched away by Ryan Cammey. Kirtland basketball. A minute to go in the first quarter. Here's Cammey right wing. Gets the handoff to A.J. Runyon. His 3-pointer top of the key going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be corralled by Caleb Yoder. Now Alex Miller. Baseball pass front court. Goes to Mishler. He'll grab it. Mishler head fake and he'll be fouled before he went up with it. That foul going to be called on A.J. Runyon. 15th foul, so it should be a double bonus. Runyon has his first personal.
And it will be, even though the shot was after the foul. Like you said, 5-team foul. So the chance to go shoot 2. The Hawks just need to do a little bit better job, I think, getting some of these shots off. Now, from deep, we'll talk about it here in just a moment.
Free throw going to be good. Got the bounce, did Caleb Mishler on the first shot.
You see it a lot of times in the NCAA tournament when they get to the larger arenas that they have to bring in the curtains. This is a lot deeper perspective than most of these players are used to shooting in. So I wonder if that is part of the issue with the three-point shooting so far.
Mishler splits the pair. Rebound grab by Danny Schaefer. 45 seconds to play in the first. Kirtland basketball down by 3. Here's Laverty drive. Lane, his shot blocked by Zerger again. Rebound picked up by Caleb Mishler. Hawks basketball, 35 seconds to play. Cross-court pass to Caleb Yoder. His 3-pointer is going to be nothing but net. Caleb Yoder, what a first quarter by him. Caleb Yoder has shown up to play tonight. Hawks up a 15-9, 20 seconds to go in the first. Here's Ryan Cammey. The right wing 3-pointer by Schaefer. That's going to be no good. Rebound to Zerger. He's also shown up. Zerger on the fast break. Into the corner goes to Mishler. His 3-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Yoder again. And he'll be fouled, I believe, Caleb Yoder. We're going to say he's out of bounds. So he got the ball, but he went out of bounds with us. So it'll be Kirtland basketball. But Caleb Yoder has been active on both sides of the floor this evening.
He's got 4 rebounds, 2 on each end. Like you said, he's got the first 3-pointer. He's perfect from the field. He's 4 of 4 from the field so far.
Can't do much better than that. It'll be Kirtland basketball trailing 15-9. It's now just 7.9 seconds to play in the first. They'll have it on the back baseline from the Nutter Center. To inbound will be Ryan Cammey. Inbounds it to DeFranco. He'll dribble it back to Cammey to the front court. Cammey, top of the key on the left side. Here's Ridgway. 3-pointer at the buzzer by Ridgway, going to be no good. Rebound goes to C.J. Yoder. The closeout, the first quarter of play. At the end of 1, Highland 15 and Kirtland 9. This is state semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church.
On the floor for the Hawks to begin the second quarter, Ashton Schrock is back out there with those 2 personal fouls. Also, C.J. Yoder, Caleb Mishler, as well as Caleb Yoder and Ryan Zerger. First quarter numbers courtesy of Jake Sidle, where Highland was 1 of 7 on 3-point tries. Kirtland 0 for 4. The Hawks 5 for 7, though, from 2-point range. Kirtland 4 for 14. Highland 2 of 4 for the foul line. Kirtland was 1 of 2. Highland out rebounding Kirtland 15-10. And 4 turnovers for the Hawks, 3 for the Hornets in the first quarter. Shot for the foul line by Zerger to begin the second is no good. Rebound going to be picked up by Ridgway. Hornets basketball. Into the front court goes to Renfro on the right wing. Renfro back out there with 2 personal fouls as well. Renfro crossover out top to the foul line. Cut off. Pass right side. Goes to Laverty. Lobs at right post inside the Dumbsdorf. Double team. Nowhere to go with it. And it gets called for traveling. Yeah, no, double dribble is going to be the call. Either way, that's a Kirtland turnover, and that'll be their 4th.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, and looking at the team stats, it's great we get to the tournament. We get some of these live stat things. 2 blocks so far for Zerger. They've got him credited for. We have him for 4, though.
Yeah, I think he's got more than that. Here's Caleb Yoder for a 3-pointer, going to be off the mark by him. Rebound picked up by DeFranco. Hornets had the basketball. Laverty on the left wing. Dribbles it, lobs it back out top, received by DeFranco. He'll pick it up. And on the right side, back to Ridgway. Ridgway dribbles it, top of the key to the foul line, to the lane, in traffic, reverse layup is going to be good, somehow got that one to go. Ridgway, his first 2 of the game, 15-11 lead for Highland.
Well, Kirtland's been good offensively. They've found ways to split the guys on the outside and have wide open lanes. I almost want to see the Hawks maybe move Zerger into the middle more defensively, try to cut those off.
Hawks have it. Here's Mishler. Cross-court pass to Ashton Schrock on the left wing. To the foul line. To the lane. Out top Mishler. His 3-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound to the corner. Going to be out of bounds. It'll be Kirtland basketball. Mishler has knocked down 10 3-pointers throughout the tournament trail. Has not got one to fall so far in this first half.
Oh, well, for the Hawks, only 1 3-pointer so far. But like you said, the Hornets playing just as physical as the Hawks on the defensive side of the ball. Highland's having a hard time getting good looks inside that 3-point arc, and I think Kirtland's okay with them maybe taking a few more of those threes.
DeFranco has it for the Hornets with 6.5 to play. Second quarter down by 4. Out top to Laverty. Lobs the left wing back to Ridgway. Inside goes to Renfro. Backs it in left post. Fadeaway jumper by Renfro up in the air. He'll knock it down. What a shot by Lucas Renfro.
That's his first field goal.
15-13 Highland. Hawks have it. Here's Caleb Yoder to the foul line. Into the corner goes to C.J. Yoder. Yoder backs it up high on the right. Out top of the hands of Alex Miller now. Miller top of the key. He'll find Mishler. Lobs it right side. Goes to Ryan Zerger. Zerger to the baseline. Zerger has to punch loose out of bounds, and what? It'll be off of Kirtland.
Well, they're complaining that they thought that was going to be Kirtland basketball. They should be happy that a foul wasn't called. I thought Zerger had his arm fully grabbed, and now he and Dumbsdorf are kind of pushing back and forth before they get things set. Now Dumbsdorf's going off.
Again, as we expected, there's going to be a physical game tonight, and we're getting that so far. Alex Miller to inbound for Highland beneath their own backboard. And a 2-point lead under 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Winner moving on to tomorrow night's state championship game at UD Arena against either Marion Local or Lincoln View. Inbounded to Ryan Zerger. Back to Alex Miller to the corner. Miller to the baseline. Under the bucket, his layup going to be off last. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. And he will be fouled, but the Hawks really has been a factor hitting the offensive glass in this first half.
They have. I have that down as the 5th offensive board for Highland. 2 of them went to Caleb Yoder, 1 of them for Zerger, and 1 to Alex Miller.
And that foul goes to Laverty, his first personal. Now Zerger to the paint. His shot up going to be no good. Rebound going to be fought for, out of bounds. That's going to be, I believe that went off of Kirtland, it looked like, but they're going to say it's off of Ryan Zerger. So Kirtland will have the ball on the back baseline, trailing by just 2.
The other thing we haven't really talked about, the Hornets have made Alex Miller a non-factor offensively so far for the Hawks. Highland needs to find ways to get him open.
Renfro behind his back on the dribble, backs it up. Good defense by Caleb Yoder. Now Laverty's pass inside going to be deflected, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Kirtland. Feels like a half, Jake, where Highland really has controlled this half, but they only had that 2-point lead.
They've done a great job defensively. Like I said, they might have taken Miller out offensively. He's been playing great defense. It's his hand that breaks that pass up.
Ridgway's pass to the corner, three-pointer by Renfro, going to be up in the air. He'll knock it down, Lucas Renfro. He has 5 points, and on the first lead of the game to the Kirtland, they're up 16-15. Hawks have it. Now Caleb Mistler with the handoff in the front court to Alex Miller. Miller, crossover, down to the foul line. Phil spins around, lobs it out top to Zerger. Tight defense by Laverty. Double team, knocked loose, but a foul called on Renfro. That's his third personal foul.
That's going to be his third. He's unhappy with it. All three of them have been where he's gone out trying to take the ball away. Further, that calls a little further away from us than it is the benches. Thought he might have gotten all ball, but I think they're going to say he got the wrist on his way there and kind of knocked him down. That's a fortunate call for the Hawks. And now Renfro on the bench. You've kept him out of this game offensively so far here in this first half, and now he's not going to be a factor at least until about a minute left in the second quarter, you'd imagine.
Huge call, and Highland has to take advantage of it. They'll have the basketball. Caleb Yoder now to the corner, inside the Zerger. His shot right post, that's going to be no good. Rebound grab by Zerger, puts it back up and in. Ryan Zerger has 4. Highland back in the lead, 17-16.
It's up to 6 boards, 2 on the offensive end.
Hornets basketball. Now into the hands of Jake Laverty. Dribbles it to the foul line, to the lane. His pass goes to the corner now to Danny Schaefer. Back out top, DeFranco has it. To the foul line, to the lane, DeFranco. His shot going to be blocked by Zerger again. Rebound to Caleb Mistler. Mistler, pass goes front court now to Alex Miller. Miller, baseline, layup. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes to Ridgway. Kirtland the other way with it. Ridgway to the foul line, to the lane. His shot left hand, blocked by Zerger again. Chase down block. Rebound goes to Mistler. He'll throw it away though. Put back going to be no good inside by Schaefer. Rebound and put back going to be no good this time. That'll be by Ben DeFranco, and he's going to be fouled. We've seen that a number of times where Highland's gotten the stop, but they throw the ball right away. Kirtland can lose opportunistic plays of getting themselves the chance to stay in this basketball game in the first half.
Even if you're up to 5 blocks, you got to figure out a way to hold on to the basketball. You're letting Kirtland stay in it like this, Matt, and you can't afford to start putting these guys at the charity stripe. They're not hitting field goals. When you stop the clock, let them have the free throws, they have a better chance to score.
That foul on Mistler. First team foul in the quarter on Highland. Free throw is no good by Ben DeFranco. 60% free throw shooter on the year. 6'4" senior center, averaging just under 13 a game and just over 8 rebounds per contest. 17-16 Highland. They have a 1-point lead. Free throw here is going to be no good. Missed them both. Rebound goes to Christian Mullet. Now in the game for Highland. Still have that 1-point advantage with 4 minutes to play in second quarter. Here's Alex Miller. Drive. Lane. Pass to the corner. Goes over to Caleb Yoder. Head fake. Drive to the lane. His layup left hand. That's going to be good. Caleb Yoder has 12 first half points. 19-16 Hawks.
Perfect from inside the arc.
He's been outstanding. Here's Ryan Cammey to the foul line. He'll find the dribble by DeFranco. DeFranco right on the foul line. He'll back it up now to reset the offense for the Hornets. Gets it out top. Back to A.J. Runyon. 3.5 to play second quarter. On the left wing, back to Schaefer. Schaefer to the top of the key. And going to be an illegal screen set, I believe, on Michael Dumsdorf. Third team foul on Kirtland, and also be their 5th turnover.
I was about to say, there have been a couple of those that have been close. They might not be moving when the contact is made, but they're definitely not set.
And that'll be the first personal on Dumsdorf. So Highland ball, they have a 19-16 lead, 3:20 to play in the half. Pass to the front court, beats the pressure to C.J. Yoder. Yoder, double team. His pass tall, but grabbed by Caleb. Now drive to the lane. His layup going to be no good that time. Rebound juggled, batted out top by Caleb Yoder. Again, the A.J. Miller. Three-pointer going to be knocked down by C.J. Yoder.
That's a huge 3 right there. That could be the momentum grabbing, but here comes Kirtland quickly.
His first points of the game after the big offensive board again by the Hawks. And those second chance opportunities. 22-16 Highland, double team on the defense on the right side. Here's the dribble to the baseline by Ryan Cammey. Being handled defensively, gets it out top to Ben DeFranco. Guarded by Ryan Zerger. 2:40 to play in the half.
That's another moving screen they missed.
Passes that goes to Dumsdorf. Missed the layup. Rebound picked up by Caleb Yoder. Long pass to Christian Mullet. His layup left hand. That's going to be good. Christian Mullet running the floor. They found him. 24-16 Highland. 2.5 to play in the second quarter. Timeout by Kirtland. We'll take a timeout. This is boys state semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Are you ready to take the next step towards a rewarding career in law enforcement? Look no further than Buckeye Career Center's Adult Education Law Enforcement Training Academy. Our program is designed to prepare you for the challenges of the force, providing comprehensive training aligned with the state-mandated curriculum. Upon successful completion, you'll be a certified peace officer ready to serve your community as a deputy, marshal, or police officer. Classes start in August, but pre-physical fitness testing is underway now. Reserve your spot today by calling 330-339-2288.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home's exterior? Wayne Doors Spring Sale runs March 30th through April 4th with savings on garage doors, openers, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Visit our brand new design center and showroom, work with trusted experts, and enjoy a true one-stop shop experience from start to finish. And while you're there, get entered for fun daily giveaways all week long, plus a big grand prize. Come see us and save this spring with Wayne Door.
Simply pull in, remain in your vehicle, let the experienced crew provide a quality, convenient oil change with no appointment needed at Southside Quick Lube. And while you're there, ask about the Starbright Unlimited Car Wash Plan and take care of the outside of your vehicle as well. Done fast, done right, you're back on the road. Southside Quick Lube, State Route 83, Millersburg. And Jake, your thoughts on this first half so far?
Highland's done a great job defensively. They've found something offensively now, too. They're on a 9-0 run over the last 2:15. And Kirtland 0 of their last 4 from the floor, a scoring drought lasting 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Kirtland ball out of the timeout, Laverty out top. Pick and roll not there. Gets it out top instead of Danny Schaefer. On the right side, here's Ryan Cammey with the basketball. Dribbles at top of the key. The handoff back to DeFranco. Dribbles it against Zerger to the foul line. Nothing there, now to the right wing, now to the baseline. DeFranco, head fake. His shot can be blocked by Zerger again. You're not going to shoot over him. Rebound grab by Caleb Yoder after that big block by Zerger. Now Alex Miller has it to the front court. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Miller past left corner goes to C.J. Yoder. Out top Alex Miller. Miller to the foul line. Back to C.J. C.J. past left side goes to Mishler. On the right side, Ryan Zerger. Zerger gets the handoff back to Alex Miller. Highland up by 8. Miller's pass goes right corner. Here's Mishler to the baseline. Out top Miller. He'll find C.J. Yoder. Drive. Lane. His layup going to be off the last. No good. They left them wide open, but missed the layup. Rebound picked up by Schaefer. Into the front court for Kirtland now. Down 24-16. 1:19 to play. Stolen away by Caleb Yoder. On the fast break to the bucket. His layup going to be good. Count the bucket in the foul. Slapped on Danny Schaefer. Caleb Yoder. Unbelievable in the first half. The Hawks now have a 10-point lead.
Schaefer.
What more can Caleb Yoder do?
And you can't argue that one. He gave him a hug. He's trying to go and shoot it. Caleb Yoder, have yourself a night, sir.
The only thing you can argue is whether that was in the act of shooting, but they're going to give that to him in a 26-16 Highland advantage. Yoder a chance to complete the three-point play.
That now makes it an 11-0 run over the last 3.5 minutes.
Free throw up going to be no good. Rebound and grab by Danny Schaefer. Hornets basketball down by 10. Here's Cammey out top. Lobs the right side corner back to Ridgeway. Back out top to Cammey. Cammey to the foul line. Back to Ridgeway. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound knocked to the hands of Caleb Yoder. Yoder with that board.
He's up to 8 already.
Right near double digits there. Close to that double-double already. Alex Miller's pass goes to C.J. Yoder. 45 seconds to play. The Hawks really have closed out the second half. The second quarter strong, I should say. Alex Miller, top of the key. Down to 35 seconds. Here we'll find Caleb Yoder in the corner. Now to the baseline, under the bucket. He has a poke loose.
A foul.
And got a foul called on the reach him. And then it's going to be the 15th foul.
3 on DeFranco. Oh, they call him.
Going to call him on Cammey instead?
Yeah, I didn't see Cammey around there, but.
So Cammey will get it. And that'll be his first. And at the foul line is going to be Caleb Yoder. Yoder free throw is up. That's going to be good. 5 points in the second quarter. 15 for the ball game. Caleb Yoder in double figures now for the 5th time in the postseason and the 16th time this year.
Christian Mullet checking in here for Caleb Mishler.
27-16 Hawks. 30 seconds to play and a huge second quarter for Highland. Second free throw, that's good as well. Buries them both. Caleb Yoder. And now Rambilly is in, and Caleb will get a well-deserved rest.
He's deserved it after this quarter. He's going to get that first seat on the bench, though. I think Mark wants to have a quick talk with him, maybe get him back in if they get the ball with any time left here in the before halftime.
30 seconds. Here's DeFranco to the right wing. Hands it off to Ridgway. Ridgway dribbles at top of the key. Down to 20 seconds. Ridgway still with the basketball. 18 seconds to go. And too much dribbling. 5-second violation. Great defense by Christian Mullet.
They are doing a fantastic job, and the Hornets almost just imploding now. They're making mistakes that you haven't seen them make all season long, and Highland's taking advantage of their frustration.
7th turnover on Kirtland. Just 4 by comparison for Highland, but not much on the turnover department for Highland here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they had 4 in I got to check the color of that ink. They had 4 in the first quarter. None here in the second.
12 seconds to go. Alex Miller to the front court. Down to 10 seconds. Miller now to the left wing. Down to 8 seconds to 5 seconds. He'll find C.J. Yoder. Yoder to the foul line, into the corner. 3-pointer for the air by C.J. going to be no good on the buzzer shot by Caleb Yoder. Rebound by Dumbsdorf to close out the half. A huge second quarter, though, by the Hawks. And at halftime, Highland has a 28-16 lead over Kirtland in the state semifinals. Back around the recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
As the cold weather is coming, rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Jesse McClure with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having a rodent control service done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep those pests out. Holmes Pest Control, where quality service still counts. Call us at 330-674-9094. Thank you.
At Beaches, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
Denco Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denco takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denco and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community. Hey, why did the chicken cross the road?
To get away from you telling that joke again?
Nope, because the deals on the other side are too good to pass up at Rody's IGA.
Smart bird. This week, get Gerber's Tray Pack Family Pack Chicken Wings for just $2.68 a pound, and Gerber's Tray Pack Boneless Chicken Lover's Choice for $3.98 a pound.
Plus, USDA Choice Boneless Bottom Round Roast for $6.58 a pound.
And the seafood's swimming your way. Southern Seas Raw Shrimp for $6.88 a pound. These deals are worth crossing the road for.
Now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg. Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
Boys Division 6 state semifinal basketball for the Nutter Center at Wright State University. Highland has a 12-point lead at 28-16. Really close through much of that first half. Highland led 15-9 at the end of the first quarter. Really a nip-and-tuck ball game in that the second quarter, but the Highland would go on a 13-0 run. They actually trailed it at one point, 16-15. However, Highland, from that point forward, after they trailed it by 1 point, it would be Kirtland who would not score again the rest of the half. Highland a 13-0 run to close out the half, and Highland a 28-16 lead at halftime. Leading the way for Highland in the first half, Caleb Yoder led all scorers in the first half, the only guy in double figures for either team. As for Caleb, he was 1 for 3 on three-point tries, but 5 for 6 from two-point range and 3 of 5 for the foul line. Caleb Yoder had 16 first half points, already in double figures for the 5th time in the postseason, the 16th time on the season overall. Also scoring for Highland, 4 points for Ryan Zerger, 3 for CJ Yoder, 2 apiece for Alex Miller and Christian Mullet. 1 point scored by Caleb Mishler, running out the Highland total of 28. For Kirtland, leading the way for them, that was Lucas Renfro, but he really helped to deal with foul trouble. He had 3 personal fouls in the first half, didn't score really after they took that 1 point lead. Renfro went off with on the bench with 3 personal fouls, never returned, and that's when Highland went on that big run. Renfro in the first half overall for him, he would finish up going with his 5 points in all. Lucas Renfro, as he would get those 5 points, knocking down 1 3-point basket. 4 points for A.J. Runyon, 3 for Jake Laverty, 2 apiece for Ben DeFranco and Sammy Ridgway, running out the Kirtland total of 16. Halftime score, Highland 28 and Kirtland 16. Now at the first half team numbers, here's Jake Sidle.
Oh, thanks, Matt. Taking a look at Highland, they shot 2 of 10 for 20% from downtown in the first half. They were 9 of 18 from two-point land for 50%. Shot a combined 11 of 28 for 39% from the floor in the first half. On the other side for the Hornets, they were 6 of 21 for 29% from two-point land. They shot 1 of 7 for 14% from three-point land. They are 7 of 26 for just under 27% from the floor in the first half. Free throws, 1 of 4 for 25% by the Hornets, 4 of 7 for 57.1% by the Hawks. Rebounds, Highland has 21, 7 on the offensive side. Kirtland has 19, also 7 on the offensive side. Each team also has 1 dead ball rebound, 4 turnovers by the Hawks, 7 by Kirtland.
Individually for Highland, Caleb Yoder had 8 rebounds, 3 at the offensive end. Also 6 rebounds to Ryan Zerger, 2 offensive. And for Kirtland, it was 3 rebounds apiece for Jake Laverty, Sammy Ridgway, and Danny Schaefer. Highland up 28-16 in the half, Jake, and really that huge run to close out the first half was the key.
It was amazing. We said a 13-0. Pardon me, folks. 13-0 run. They didn't let Kirtland score for over 5 minutes of that second quarter. And they're just really having their way right now. And how about Ryan Zerger? They have him on the stats officially listed for 5 of Highland's 6 blocks. We think he was more up to like 6 or 7 of those blocks. He's had himself a first half.
Halftime score, Highland 28, Kirtland 16. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Looking for a partner who will bring your vision to life? Tecton Engineering in Berlin is your go-to for civil, residential, and commercial engineering, customizing their approach to suit your unique needs. And for creative design that sets your project apart, trust Brick and Banister Design. Whether it's residential or commercial, they specialize in innovative design and construction drawings to keep your project on track, on budget, and exactly as you envision. Visit tecton-eng.com and brickandbannisterdesign.com today. Call 893-0230. Proud supporters of the Highland Hawks and West Holmes Knights.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors, and we have exciting news. We've got a brand new office and new management at our collision center, and we've relocated our office at our existing body shop location. That means when you need collision work done, there's only one place to go, 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg. Need a collision estimate? Stop by and see us. We're fully staffed and ready to serve all your collision repair needs. And don't forget, for a new or pre-owned vehicle, visit us at 784 Worcester Road in Millersburg. Village Motors, serving your collision center needs.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Well, we're moving on to tomorrow night's state championship game at UD Arena in Dayton. It'll be against either Marion Local or Lincoln View. That's the final game tonight here at the Nutter Center. And that state championship game will be at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night. McCroy alongside Jake Sidle. It's Blaze DeMullins and Devin Fortune back at the studio. And glad to have you with us on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com tonight. We're also having this broadcast on YouTube, the YouTube audio stream tonight, courtesy of Claxon Communications. You can find that audio stream on YouTube. And, of course, that is produced tonight by Logan McPeek as well. Reminder, tomorrow we'll have high school softball. That's right, softball coming away. Our first regular season game there. West Holmes playing host to West Muskam. Airtime 11:30, and game time will be at noon for tomorrow for that contest.
Yeah, Troy's going to have fun for that one tomorrow.
Absolutely. Kick off the spring sports season. But still got this one, and hopefully another one to go for the Hawks here as they will try and close out this second half. Now ready for the third quarter, embedded by Jake Laverty. Going left to right is Kirtland here in the second half of play. Renfro back in the ball game after those 3 personal fouls he got in the first half. Renfro bodied up in the corner by Ryan Zerger. They'll call him for the blocking foul, and that'll be the first team foul, of course, on Highland. Zerger has his first personal, though.
Yeah, that brought a little bit of a sarcastic cheer from the Kirtland faithful here. I think it's the right call. I think the contact was created by the offensive player, but I don't think Zerger was set there. I think he was getting ready to take a step back.
That pass received now by DeFranco. Lobs it inside, goes to Renfro to bat it away. Goes out of bounds, and that'll be, off the Highland, they're going to say.
Yeah, some might have been Mishler there, got a hand on it, knocking it out of bounds. Heads up play there. Eventually Renfro realized, I can't touch this.
Here's Dumsdorf to the corner. Pass inside, knocked out of bounds, and saved by Milano, out of bounds. But Highland, that's 3 different deflections, almost getting steals, but somehow Kirtland will keep the basketball.
Ball hawking trying to cause another turnover here.
Here's Laverty on the left side. Renfro dribbles it. Back to the corner. Crossover to the baseline. His shot up in the air going to be no good. Rebound grab by Ryan Zerger. Alex Miller has it for Highland, going right to left in the second half. Miller to the foul line. Takes the left side, Schrock into the corner to Mishler. His three-pointer going to be good. Caleb Mishler knocks it down. His 11th three-pointer of postseason play. His first three-pointer tonight.
We talked about it when we went to break. We thought that the Hornets might sell out in the middle a little bit more and give the Hawks a few more open looks at 3. And Mishler took advantage of one there.
Up 31-16. Now going to be some contact. Renfro went down under the paint after some contact, and they're going to blow the whistle to stop this play. So Renfro right now in some pain.
And he's going to have to come off here. He's holding on to that left ankle. Hope he's okay. And the officials have let this be a physical game so far. You just hope Renfro is okay. He's been a special player for the Kirtland Hornets.
Outstanding player. You hate to see that. So they'll attend to the injured player. We'll take an injury timeout. It's 7:02 to play third quarter. Highland 31 and Kirtland 16. We'll be back after this on WKLM.
Make sure your Medicare open enrollment plan allows you to receive the pharmacy service you deserve. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and did you know that Medicare prescription plans are constantly changing from one year to the next? More and more plans are increasing copays or trying to force you into using their plan-owned mail-order pharmacies. Let us help you prepare for the upcoming year by scheduling a consultation with one of our expert team members, or tell your current insurance expert to make sure your plan allows you to get your prescriptions at one of our local Premier Pharmacy locations in Berlin, Millersburg, and now also in downtown Sugar Creek. Thank you for allowing us to be your local, hometown, independent pharmacy.
Shot up no good by Jake Laverty. Rebound to Ryan Zerger as Lucas Renfro had to come off the floor. He was helped off the floor, so not a good sign if you're Kirtland. After that rebound, I believe going to be a foul called on Kirtland.
That'll be the third on DeFranco.
First team foul in the quarter on the Hornets. They'll have the full court press on and have the 2-1-2 press embedded into the hands of Schrock. He'll dribble it. He'll find Alex Miller. Miller back over to Schrock in the backcourt. Schrock dribbles it across midcourt, double team, lofts it near side, goes to Alex Miller. Miller splits the double team, knock loose, goes out of bounds. He'll stay with Highland.
That's a good play there by Ridgway. Dove in there, had the hand on the ball, but also had the foot on the line. It's a great play to try to save that one.
6:37 to play, third quarter. Highland ball up 31-16. Handbatted by Zerger, deflected, goes out of bounds again. That'll be off the Miller, they're going to say. It was Cammy who deflected it. Now the inadvertent whistle by the official looked like it will be indeed.
Oh, no, we're getting Mark Schlaball has been given a technical warning, I believe.
Yeah.
Not a technical, he's been given a bench warning. I didn't see what Coach Schlaball said, but he must have reacted poorly.
Schlaball did not feel like he warranted that, but it'll be either way a warning. Inbound goes to Ben DeFranco. He'll take it to the right wing, now to the baseline, under the bucket. Head fake, his layup going to be no good, but he was fouled by Ryan Zerger. That'll be his second team foul on the Hawks, and now to the foul line will be Ben DeFranco. DeFranco again, 60% free throw shooter on the year.
0 of 2 today.
He has just 2 points. Came in averaging just under 13 a game. Free throw going to be no good. TMK Farm Service offers a large variety of quality feed for your farm animals, household pets, and exotic animals, including being a dealer for Kalmbach and Purina Mills, organic feeds, animal supplies, water softener pellets, ice melts, and so much more. Second free throw, no good as well. Rebound goes to Mishler. TMK Farm Service located in Sugar Creek, Berlin, New Bedford, and in Holmesville. Highland basketball. Here's Alex Miller to the front court. He'll find Caleb Yoder on the right wing. Out top goes to Schrock. Now to Mishler. Left side. Now Alex Miller. Miller to the baseline. Dumps it inside to Zerger. Deflected instead on the floor and stolen. On the fast break, here's Cammy. Back to Sammy Ridgway. Looked inside to Dumbsdorf. The shot right block. Blocked by Caleb Yoder. Rebound by Schrock. That came after the 6th Highland turnover where the Hawks get the defensive stop that time. Out top, Caleb Yoder back to Schrock on the left wing. Gets it back out top the Misher, but he'll telegraph that pass stolen by Ridgway. His layup is going to be good on the other end. Ridgway has 4. Highland has their 7th turnover. And Alex Miller in the backcourt. Cross-court pass received now by Mishler. He'll cross the half-court line. Back to Yoder on the right wing. Caleb Yoder to the baseline. Cross-court pass received now by Alex Miller. Three-pointer is nothing but net. Alex Miller. Miller has 5, his first three-point basket tonight. Timeout called. 5:23 to play third quarter. Highland 34 and Kirtland 18. This is state semifinal basketball on WKLM. If you're looking for the best tires and service in the area, stop by Millersburg Tire Service. When it comes to selection, no one does it better. They've sold 37 brands of passenger, SUV, light truck, heavy duty, and farm tires in the last year, serving Holmes County, all across Ohio, and 11 surrounding states. They even ship nationwide. Add in a knowledgeable staff with over 375 years of combined experience, and you've got everything you need, all in one place. So go with a team that's been serving Holmes County for over 73 years. Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Hornets basketball out of the timeout. On the back baseline, it'll be Danny Schaefer, 6'2 senior, averaging just under 4 points per game and 2.5 rebounds. Inbounds it to Ryan Cammy. Cammy will take it himself across the midcourt line for Kirtland. On the right wing, bounce pass goes to DeFranco into the corner. He'll back it into the right post. DeFranco. Shot over top of Zerger. Shot in and out, no good. Rebound, fought for. Grabbed by Laverty. His shot off the last is going to be good. That time he did shoot over top of Zerger, and he finally got it to go.
I think he might have been surprised that one went in. He was just trying to get the contact.
He has 5. Highland beats the press. Pass by Schrock goes to Caleb Yoder. Yoder to the bucket, spins around. His layup going to be off the glass and in. What a reverse and bucket by Caleb Yoder inside. He has 18 points. Kirtland basketball poked out of bounds by Caleb Yoder. It'll stay with the Hornets. 36-20 lead for Highland. Any big game, you need to have one guy at least really step up and kind of lead the way. Caleb Yoder has been that guy tonight.
He's averaging 10.5 points a game for a reason, having himself a great game. You always need that guy.
Three-pointer no good by Ridgway. Rebound tipped into the hands now of Danny Schaefer. And he's going to be fouled as he's trying to kick that ball out. So Highland going to pick up their third team foul of this third quarter.
Matt, the more and more I see this Hornets team set screens, every single time they're moving. Every single time they try to set a screen, they're moving.
Foul called on Alex Miller, his first, and now stolen away by Alex Miller. Miller on the fast break, down to the right wing. His pass goes cross court to Mishler. Mishler dribbles at the foul line. Back out top, Alex Miller. Miller, drive, lane, corner. Three-pointer by Mishler's going to be knocked down again. Caleb Mishler. Mishler, his second three-pointer of the third, and timeout by Kirtland. 39-20 Hawks. A 19-point lead was 4:16 to play in the third. This is state semifinal basketball on KLM.
At Guggisberg Cheese, you'll find an unbelievable section of your favorite cheeses, as well as some really good deals. In case you're looking for something unique, we have a number of imports, along with the Guggisberg classics you know and love. If you haven't already curd, it really doesn't get cheddar than this. So don't Swiss out. Hit the road, Pepperjack, and stop on out to Guggisberg Cheese, where the baby Swiss is really, really good. Yeah, we know this ad is cheesy, but we regret nothing.
Roman & Byler in Millersburg is a local certified public accounting firm qualified to meet your business and personal financial needs. When it comes to managing your company and investments, it is important to have a professional advisor who can handle a variety of services for you. We can assist you in developing and attaining your business and financial goals and objectives. Please come see us at 161 North Washington Street, right next to the Kilbuck Savings Bank North Branch, or give us a call at 330-674-8222.
School scoreboard on WKLM brought to you by Rody's IGA Marketplace. It'll be Blaze the Mullins, Devin Fortune reporting the area tournament scores for you every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast. Boys Division 6 state semifinal basketball from the Nutter Center at Wright State University in Dayton. Kirtland basketball out of the timeout, down by 19 now. Here's DeFranco. Picks it up, pass inside, grabbed by Danny Schaefer. His layup is going to be good. Schaefer, his first two of the night. Highland ball gets that press up 39-22. Under 4 minutes to play in the third. Schrock across midcourt. Schrock dribbles it. It'll be called for the half-court violation. Has slipped and fell around that half-court line, working it around Sammy Ridgeway. Highland has their 8th turnover. That'll be their 4th of the third quarter.
He's a little confused on that one. I saw that one right away. He had already taken the ball across the line, then tried to cut back around it. That was an easy call by the official, even though Schrock might be confused why. He was right on top of that Wright State logo where it's a little harder to see midcourt.
Schaefer inbounds it to Ryan Cammy. Cammy back to the corner. Three-pointer by Schaefer's up in the air. That's going to be nothing but net. Danny Schaefer, big-time shot. And he has back-to-back buckets. He has 5 points now in the third quarter.
Just the second three by Kirtland.
And now Miller going to be fouled on a hand check. Gets called on Ryan Cammy. Second team foul on Kirtland. And for Cammy, it'll be a second personal foul. 39-25 Highland, 3.5 to play third quarter. In is A.J. Runyon. For the Hornets, he'll replace Sammy Ridgeway. And now Caleb Yoder to inbound at far side in the front court. Alex Miller's out there, Ashton Schrock, C.J. Yoder as well as Caleb Mishler. Into the hands now on the pass to Miller. Lobs it inside Caleb Yoder. Yoder on the left block, down to the paint. His shot up in the air going to be knocked down. Caleb Yoder again.
I don't know how he got that one in. It didn't look that great off the hands, but he finds the hoop.
He has 20 points tonight, 41-25 Hawks. Ball going to be off the hands that time of Runyon. It rolls out of bounds. That'll be a turnover and make that number 9 on Kirtland. And now Caleb Yoder, meanwhile for him, is just 2 points shy of tying his season high.
He's 8 of 10 from two-point land, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, 3 of 5. Oh, also don't forget, he's got 8 rebounds and 2 assists on the night.
He's doing it all, no question about it. 3:10 to play in the third. And now Caleb Yoder inbounds it. Does so to Ashton Schrock. Zerger on the bench right now, getting some rest. Pass goes to Mishler on the left wing. Mishler to the corner, back out top C.J. Yoder. Back to Mishler. Mishler out top of the handoff goes to Alex Miller. Miller left wing. Dribbles it, crossover, lost it on the floor, grabs it, gets it out top to Mishler, and going to be a foul called. I believe that's going to be a foul slapped on Danny Schaefer, going for that steal. Third team foul on Kirtland.
I don't know if maybe he dove on top of his legs there, what they were calling him on. There was some contact, but I think it was on the loose ball as Miller was trying to get it back.
Schaefer's second personal. And now Zerger does check in. Alex Miller to inbound him. His pass goes to Ashton Schrock, almost stolen. He'll grab it though, does Schrock. Out top to wide open Caleb Yoder. Three-pointer no good. Two open that time. Rebound goes to Schaefer. Hornets basketball. Down to Ridgway on the right wing. Ridgway dribbles it, and he'll be bodied up by C.J. Yoder. That'll be the fourth team foul Highland, and C.J. has his first personal foul. 41-25 Highland, 2:40 to play. We're in the third quarter.
Just a little too much body by the official. I think he said he was leaning into him there.
Winner takes on either Marion Local or Lincoln View. Tomorrow night, 7:30, the state championship game in D6 at UD Arena.
Schaefer almost set another moving screen there.
Seen a lot of those tonight. And it'll be, that's meanwhile a foul called on Ashton Schrock as he knocked down Ridgway along that baseline. So that'll be the 15th foul Highland. And Schrock going to pick up for him. That'll be his third personal foul. So it should be double bonus. At the foul line going to be Sammy Ridgway. Ridgway, 6-foot junior point guard, averaging 8.5 a game and just over 2 rebounds per contest. A 67% free throw shooter on the year. Hawks now a 16-point advantage. Ridgway free throws up in there going to be no good. Kirtland has gotten to the state semifinals for the second straight year, but they've never been to the state finals in their school's history. Highland trying to get back there for the second time in the last 3 seasons.
Coach Schlaball talked about it. They're known more as a football school, but you wouldn't know it the way they've played basketball the last 2 years.
Free throw good on the second attempt by Ridgway. He has 5 points. Of course, obviously, is worth mentioning that Lucas Renfro, their leading scorer, out with the injury in the second half, has not returned. Hawks basketball at 41-26. Alex Miller has it across midcourt. Into the corner goes to C.J. Yoder. Back to Alex Miller. He'll dribble at top of the key. Miller, tight defense by Cammie. He'll find Zerger out top. Back to Alex Miller. Miller looking, dribbles it. He'll find Mullet. Mullet to the baseline. Backs it up to the corner. He'll find Zerger, and going to be an offensive foul call on Zerger, trying to position himself against A.J. Runyon. And that'll be for Zerger. That's going to be his third personal foul and also the 9th Highland turnover.
What he did, he turned around and kind of dipped his shoulder a little bit. I think the official saw that as he was trying to create contact, and rather than get in position to get the ball, he was trying to free up space for his teammate to run by.
Hornets have it. Here's Ryan Cammie. Out top of the pass to DeFranco. It's the handoff, Jake Laverty. Now has the basketball. 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Laverty, right wing. Drive, lane. His shot up, going to be no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds. It'll be off the Highland. Jake Laverty, of course, the quarterback for the football team. He does have 5 points this evening. He'll be inbounded by Schaefer. Lobs it out top. Going to be chased down by Ryan Cammie barely in the backcourt. He'll take it across midcourt. Cammie lobs the right corner to Schaefer. Schaefer to the baseline. Back to Cammie. Cammie drives the lane. Back out top to Runyon. On the right side, back to Schaefer. Dumps it inside of the hands now to Ben DeFranco. His shot baseline, no good. Rebound grab by C.J. Yoder. Into the front court to Alex Miller on the fast break. His layup off the glass and in. Alex Miller has 7-5 in the third quarter. Highland leads at 43-26. 1:20 to play. Kirtland basketball. Cross-court pass. Goes over to Cammie. His three-pointer's no good. Rebound to the floor. Going to be grabbed by DeFranco, though. DeFranco to the paint. His shot left hand. That's good. Ben DeFranco has 4. 43-26 Hawks. 1 minute to play in the third. Highland basketball. Mishler with it high on the right end of the quarter now, received by C.J. Yoder. He'll find Miller with it. Alex Miller, crossover, right wing. They hand off back to C.J. Yoder. Drive, lane. His layup going to be knocked away, but a foul is called on a drive to the basket by C.J. Yoder. 14th foul on Kirtland in this third quarter.
Runyon, I think, going to be picking that one up. That will be his second.
So C.J., he's at the foul line. 6'2 senior, averaging just under 5 points per game. Throughout the tournament trail, a 79% free throw shooter on the year. That free throw is nothing but net.
Well, before that last Kirtland bucket, they had gone 2 minutes and 44 seconds without getting a field goal. This Highland defense has been suffocating all night long, but they've just outscoring the Hornets 15-12 here in the third quarter.
4 points, C.J. Yoder. And now he'll have a second free throw by the senior. That's up. That's going to be good as well. 5 points for him, 45-28. Highland up by 18 now, by 17 with 40 seconds to go in the third. Here's Ridgway, gets the handoff now over to Ben DeFranco. Dribbles it right wing. DeFranco crossover to the paint. Cross-court pass goes to Ridgway. His three-pointer is going to be good. Sammy Ridgway, his first three-pointer basket now tonight. He has 8 points overall. 25 seconds to go. Hawks out the basketball. Here's Alex Miller to the front court. Miller out top, down to 18 seconds to play in the third. Guarded by Schaefer, falls down, and going to call him for the half-court violation. Good defense by Danny Schaefer. Highland trying to do the stall offense there, and Schaefer wouldn't let him do it. That'll be the 10th Highland turnover. They now have 6 turnovers in this third quarter.
Well, this is good pressure for Highland to see. I haven't seen a lot of teams that can trap them up near midcourt this season, so I think this is a good learning experience. It's showing the Hawks something that they need to potentially look forward to if they can finish this game off.
DeFranco has it now with 8 seconds. They hand off to Laverty. Drive lane. His layup going to be off the side of the backboard. No good. Gets his own rebound. Three-pointer up there going to be knocked down meanwhile as the buzzer sounds to close out the third quarter. That was buried by Nick Need. And that'll take care of the third quarter and through 3. Highland 45 and Kirtland 34. This is state semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Holmes Limestone Company of Berlin is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. They understand scholar athletes work hard in the gym and in the classroom, spending long hours, late nights, and sacrifices for not only their personal goals, but also their team. Your friends at Holmes Limestone have been in business since 1948, and they are located on State Route 39 east of Berlin. Holmes Limestone would like to take this opportunity to salute parents, coaches, teachers, and athletes for their hard work and dedication throughout the year. Holmes Limestone, proud to be a part of your community. It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Kirtland outscored Highland 18-17 in that third quarter. Hawks had the basketball to begin the fourth. Out top now to Yoder. Pass inside goes to Zerker, but going to be too long and going to be out of bounds. Turnover on Highland to begin the fourth. Third quarter numbers courtesy of Jake Sidle, as Highland was 3 of 4 for 75% from three-point distance. Kirtland 2 of 5. Highland 3 for 3 from two-point range. Kirtland was 4 for 10 for 40%. Highland 2 of 3 for the foul line. Kirtland was 1 of 4 for 25% in that third quarter. And Kirtland out rebounding Highland 8 to 5. 6 turnovers for Highland, 2 for Kirtland in that third quarter of play. And now a drive and bucket knocked down by Nick Need in the foul. Nick Need has all of a sudden come in late in the second half. Been a factor, a three-pointer to close out the third. Now bucket there, a chance now for a three-point play for the 5'11 junior.
He's been in for less than a minute of game time. Now 1 minute of game time according to our live stats, and he's got 5 points.
Second personal on Alex Miller. Of course, the first team foul Highland to begin the fourth. Free throw by Need is up, going to be no good. Rebound knocked to the floor, chased down by Alex Miller. Highland ball up 45-36 just into the fourth. Schrock across the timeline. Schrock calls out to play. Pick set by Zerger. Out top Zerger. Drive. Lane. His shot up going to be good. He got the roll.
Oh, the official put his hand up, and we're going to get the and one.
He'll take that. Ryan Zerger, his first points of the second half. He has 6 overall, and now a chance for a three-point play.
You can't hear the whistle because of how loud it is, but we're going to count the bucket. And 1 for Zerger, 22 on the foul.
First team foul on Kirtland here in this fourth quarter. Now what?
Oh. No, the foul's against Highland. The ball had gone through the hoop before the foul was called, so the bucket counts.
Wow. Huh. So Highland up 47-36 for the foul called on the Hawks.
I haven't seen that since It was a Buckeyes game a long time ago.
You don't see that call very often. Ball poked out of bounds by Caleb Yoder, so Kirtland will inbound it near side corner in the front court. Highland's up by 11. Inbounded out top to Sammy Ridgway. Into the corner goes to Nick Need. Back to Ridgway with it high on the left. Dribbles the top of the key. Guarded tightly by Schrock. Gets the hand off behind him to Ben DeFranco. DeFranco crossover to the foul line. Stolen away by Schrock. On the fast break, Schrock to the basket. He'll back it up to the corner now. After the 10th turnover on Kirtland, Schrock's pass goes to Zerger. Out top now, Alex Miller. Miller, three-pointer up in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound to the floor. It's going to be fought for, dove after, and finally grabbed by Ridgway. And timeout called by Kirtland. 6.5 to go. Highland 47, Kirtland 36. This is state semifinal basketball on WKLM.
MEB Systems, the area's flat roof specialist. MEB Systems also offers retrofit solutions for low-slope metal roofs. MEB Systems counts it as a privilege to serve our community and beyond with the highest level of customer service and top-notch workmanship. Let them not only learn your business, but also your trust. When it comes to your roof, trust your local experts who believe if it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at mbsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Are you thinking of remodeling or building a new home? Visit Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek. They have a large selection of carpet, laminate, tile, vinyl, and hardwood flooring. Financing is available. Call Bear Carpet One, 330-852-3890.
The Kirtland student section doing the tomahawk chop for some reason. I thought their mascot was the Hornets.
I'm not sure. But Kirtland has the basketball. Picked up now by DeFranco, and going to be what? Offensive foul call?
Yes, I was about to say they missed. There was another questionable screen there, and then they're going to get Schaefer on the actual one. Turns into the 11th turnover on Kirtland.
Schaefer's third personal, first team foul on Kirtland now. Hawks basketball near side in the backcourt, I should say, with 6.5 to go. Caleb Yoder inbounds it to Ashton Schrock. Schrock will take it himself on the dribble across the half-court line. Gets the handoff to Alex Miller. Miller, top of the key. Pass left wing goes to Mishler. He'll find Caleb Yoder. Yoder dribbles it, handoff back to Alex Miller. His pass high on the right side, Ashton Schrock. Schrock to the corner. Schrock to the baseline, to the bucket. Reverse layup, actually pass inside, goes to Alex Miller. His three-pointer is good. Good kick by Schrock. A wide-open Alex Miller buried the three.
Fake the reverse layup. Miller's wide open. That's a great look there from Schrock.
Miller has 10. That's his second three-point basket tonight. Highland now 50-36 advantage. Hornets basketball. Nick Need's pass goes inside, goes Sammy Ridgway. His layup is going to be good. Ridgway now has 10. 50-38 Highland. Hawks with it on the backcourt against that press. Here's Caleb Yoder. He'll find Schrock. He'll cross the timeline. Schrock now high on the left. 5.5 to go. Highland has the ball and a 12-point lead. Schrock to the foul line, to the lane. His pass cross-court over to Caleb Yoder. His layup left hand going to be no good, but he draws the foul, Caleb Yoder.
Folks, I wish we had Claxon on video today, because that fake pass there from Yoder to drive pass, that was a thing of beauty. That's something every youth basketball coach should be showing their players on how to fake when you want to drive the baseline.
Those little things that make the difference. Free throw, no good. Rebound, or the foul, I should say, on Nick Reed is first. So Need got the foul, the second team foul on Kirtland in the fourth quarter. Caleb Yoder, 2 points shy of tying his season high, has 20 points right now tonight. His second free throw. That is going to be good. Nothing but net. 21 points now for Caleb Yoder. 51-38 Highland. 5:20 to play. Ridgway across the timeline. Down to the right wing for the Hornets. Picks it up. Out top now to DeFranco. Takes it right wing. DeFranco. Cross-court pass left side. Received now by Ryan Cammey. Dumps inside, goes to Michael Dumsdorf, but stolen away instead by Mishler. And that'll be the 12th turnover on Kirtland. Down to the quarter to Caleb Yoder to the baseline. Has it knocked away. Going to be a foul called on the process on the drive by Yoder.
Ball's out of bounds, I think.
So the Hawks will keep this basketball. And 4:57 to play.
I'm not trying not to sound like a broken record, but every time Sammy Ridgway sets a screen, he looks like an offensive lineman trying to put a block out for his running back.
That's what they know. Here's Caleb Yoder. Gets the handoff back to Ashton Schrock. He'll find Alex Miller. Miller back in the left wing, goes to Schrock. He'll find Miller out top. Dribbles at right point. Back in the corner to Zerger. Zerger to the foul line, spins around the right block. His shot right hand, no good. Rebound, though, ripped down by the Hawks again on that offensive rebound by Caleb Yoder again. Here's Alex Miller, out top to Schrock. Schrock, drive, lane. Backs it up now to the right side. Hawks working down the clock now, 4:20 to play. Here's Zerger to the corner. Zerger to the foul line, to the lane. His layup is going to be good. Ryan Zerger, the big man, has 8 points, his second basket of the fourth quarter. 53-38 Highland. Hornets have it with 4 minutes to go. Jake Laverty to the foul line. He'll find DeFranco to the right block. And going to be what? Going to be, I believe, a foul called on Ryan Zerger. That would be his fourth personal foul. And 13th foul on the Hawks as well. So Hornets have it beneath their own backboard.
Zerger's going to check out here.
So he does get his fourth personal. Now Mishler in for Zerger.
That's good. You don't want him to be gone right away here. You think you're going to need him with around 2 minutes left in this one.
Inbound can be grabbed by Ryan Cammey, the senior guard. Dribbles it out top. Cross-court pass to Ridgway. Ridgway to the baseline. Ridgway under the basket. Going to be a foul call to the reach-in by Ashton Schrock. Team foul number 4 on Highland. And Schrock going to have his fourth personal foul. So now 2 guys with 4 personals. And now he'll check out, and Christian Mullen will check in.
This is not who you want to be in foul trouble this late in the game. All of a sudden, the Hawks in foul trouble. It seems like it came out of nowhere.
Ridgway to inbound it. Does so to DeFranco. DeFranco to the foul line. Spins around. His shot up going to be no good, but he'll draw a foul on C.J. Yoder. Another foul going to be slapped on him. 15th foul on Highland. And now C.J. his second personal foul. It'll send DeFranco to the foul line.
I can see why it was called a foul, but I mean, he had about 5 steps spinning around in the lane there. Looked like he was trying to pull the spinorama on ice.
So DeFranco now with the free throw up in the air going to be no good. He has struggled from the charity stripe, though. And he'll have another one to go, but in is Danny Schaefer and replacing Michael Dumsdorf.
Ball don't lie, Matt. Ball don't lie.
What they say. 3:46 to go. DeFranco's second free throw. That's going to be no good. Missed them both. Rebound going to be going after him over the back on Jake Laverty going for that rebound. So they'll call him for the foul. 13th foul Kirtland, and now Laverty has his second personal. Hawks have it. Still at 53-38, a 15-point lead with 3:45 to play. Fulker presses on. Inbounded. Grabbed by Mishler. Finds Caleb Yoder. Back to Alex Miller. Miller dribbles it. Somehow he grabbed it now across the front timeline to Christian Mullen. Into the corner goes to Mishler. His three-pointer is going to be good. Caleb Mishler, his third three-pointer tonight.
That one could be a dagger here with under 4 minutes to go.
He has 10 points. The dribble now by DeFranco to the corner. Inside of the pass goes Laverty. He'll throw it away instead. Stolen by Mishler. Finds Mullen. Into the front court to Alex Miller now, right wing. Miller picks it up. Down to Mishler to the corner. Back to Miller. Highland up 56-38, 3:08 to go. Miller drive, lane, out top now to C.J. Yoder. Highland will spread the floor now and run off some clock.
To make them foul you, they got 2 to give here before you go to the charity strike.
Caleb Yoder all alone, but he'll back it up to run some more clock off. Now Alex Miller, he'll be fouled finally by DeFranco. Fourth team foul. DeFranco has his fourth personal foul.
That's not who you wanted to have that foul if you're Kirtland. DeFranco's really been your main guy in there. He's moved the ball around. Well, he hasn't scored a whole bunch tonight, but he's been a big presence in the paint.
Yeah, Lucas Renfro, their top leading scorer, was in foul trouble in the first half and then got the injury in the second half, did not return. Timeout Kirtland, 2:55 to go. Highland 56 and Kirtland 38. This is state semifinal basketball on WKLM.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Healthcare feels easier when you feel understood. At Pomerene Hospital, you'll find people who take the time to listen so you can feel cared for and ready for life ahead. From the first appointment to the care you need next, Pomerene keeps things simple, local, and connected. For family checkups, women's care, specialty treatment, surgery, and more, Pomerene is where your community goes to feel better. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Reminder of this game live on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. We also have the YouTube audio stream on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Logan McPeek, the producer tonight. Blaze DeMullins and Devin Fortune back at the WKLM studios. Ashton Schrock has it out top. Dribbles it high on the right. Gets the handoff now to Caleb Yoder. Yoder to the baseline. Gets it out top. And going to be a foul call. He was shoved to the floor, I believe, by Danny Schaefer. That will be team foul number 5.
Hiland on a 6-0 run over the last 2:26. 4 turnovers in the last 4.5 minutes by Kirtland. They're in another scoring drought. Now 3 minutes and 7 seconds long.
That's that stout Highland defense again, doing its work as it's done all season long. Caleb Yoder, free throw up. That's going to be no good on the first attempt. 2:43 to play. Highland in command, looking to make another trip to the state championship game.
Also, just a quick note that Caleb Yoder's a rebound away from a double-double.
That free throw up, that's going to be good. He'll match his season high now with that free throw at 22 points. 57-30 Highland. Pass to the corner. Three-pointer by Ridgeway going to be no good. Rebound goes to Caleb Yoder. There's the rebound. Now the double-double for Caleb Yoder. And a foul as he got out that pass over to Alex Miller. Foul on Sammy Ridgeway. But what a performance by Caleb Yoder tonight for the Hawks.
22 points, 10 boards, 8 of 11 from the floor tonight. Only 1 of 3 from downtown. But if you're getting them inside there, who cares how you're shooting from 3?
Well, you look at what he's done on the rebounding department and also offensively, and also what Ryan Zerger, the presence he had on the defensive end with those blocks. That certainly has been the 1-2 punch Highland has needed here this evening.
Well, you take, like, someone has to pick up the slack. Alex Miller, they've done a good job keeping him out of the game offensively today. He's up to 8 points now, but they've needed someone to step up, and he's done just that.
Split a pair. He has 11 points overall. Second free throw, no good, but rebound goes to Danny Schaefer. 58-38 Highland. And out top with it is DeFranco for Kirtland now. Lobs a pass down to Ridgeway, high on the right. Ridgeway against Schrock. Poke loose by Schrock, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Kirtland Hornets, but again, great defense by Ashton Schrock.
I thought Ridgeway might have touched that one on the way out, but the official right there. Now the ball's in underneath the media table here. And, of course, in the one spot on this whole table, there's no one sitting.
Finally found that basketball, and now we're ready to go.
So you tell our friend Mike Hearn down there he's got to get that ball quicker.
That's right. Pass goes to the corner, over to DeFranco, backs it into the baseline, inside the paint, spins around. His shot going to be a block, but a foul's called. Somehow he weeded his way in there. They're going to call a foul on the Hawks.
I mean, I saw, I'm really not trying to get on him tonight.
Not sure who that foul was on, actually. Zerger was in there, but I don't think they called it on him.
They did not call it on him.
That would have been his 5th, but instead they'll call that on Caleb Yoder, his 3rd. Yeah, it seemed like one of those plays where DeFranco was going nowhere that time, but that time he finally does bury a free throw.
I mean, I saw a forearm and a chest there. I saw the travel, but the official saw the foul. Hey, that's what the call is.
DeFranco has 5 points this evening. Second free throw, that's up. That's going to be in and out. In back end, got the bounce. 6 points, Ben DeFranco. 58-40 Highland, 2:08 to go. Presses on. Schrock pass goes to Miller. Alex Miller's pass inside goes to Ryan Zerger. He'll lay it up and in. Thought about dunking it. That time he'll lay it in softly. He has 6 points in the fourth quarter. 10 for the ball game. And a 60-40 Highland lead back up to 20. Schaefer to the corner. His pass goes over to Jake Laverty. Out top now to A.J. Runyon. Has it stolen away by Alex Miller. Miller on the fast break to the bucket. His layup off the last. That's going to be good again. Alex Miller and the foul. Miller a chance now for a three-point play. And the Hawks closing things out strong, up 62-40 in the state semifinals. And it seems like Kirtland kind of running out of steam here late in this game.
They're running out. The Highland student section was asking for a technical as well, but let's see here.
That's the 5th personal foul, I believe, going to be slapped on Schaefer, so he's going to foul out.
And now a technical foul as well has been given.
The Hawks causing frustration. I think that they've done that to a lot of opponents throughout this season. They're going to do it again here tonight.
It was either Schaefer or Runyon picking up the technical foul. The officials talking about it now. So it'll be 4 shots for the Hawks, and then they'll get the ball back at midcourt. And it's going to be Schaefer picks up the technical, so he's out with 6. Yeah, 3 shots. Thank you. You don't usually see the technical after the and one.
Yeah. Alex Miller with nobody along that lane. He'll get the free throw up in the air, going to be good. And Miller has closed out this really a huge second half by him. Now 7 points in the fourth quarter. He has 14, 12 of those 14 points have come in the second half. That free throw up, that's going to be good as well. And they'll have another one. Highland now up by 24. And really a tight game most of the way, Jake, but Highland really is pulled away here late in this fourth quarter as Alex Miller buries all 3 of those free throws. He's 77% free throw shooter. And the Hawks smell this one. They get this win. They're going to be moving on to tomorrow night's state championship game.
Yeah, they've outscored Kirtland 20-6. Kirtland hasn't scored in the last 4 minutes, 19 seconds. That's their second 4-minute-plus scoring drought the Hawks defense has forced, and it's another 7-0 run for the Hawks over the last 30 seconds. That's the Highland way. You know, you face a little bit of adversity from some good defense. They start coming back in right after halftime. Then you just shut the door, and you're heading back to UD Arena for a state final.
They'll take on either Marion Local or Lincoln View tomorrow night at UD at 7:30. Hawks basketball, here's Ashton Schrock. Finds Henry Stayball in the ballgame now. Down to Mishler, high on the right side. Grant Billy is out there, and Reagan Shetler. Mishler back to Ashton Schrock. 1:20 to play here in the game. Schrock backs it up, double team. He'll find Stayball for a pass inside the Shetler under the basket. His shot blocked. Rebound picked up by Laverty. Into the front court now. Get over to Sammy Ridgway. Cross-court pass received on the dribble by Ryan Cammey. Falls down, but a foul is going to be called. Already 5 team fouls to Highland, so 2 free throws by Kirtland with 1:03 to go.
I believe Mishler picks that one up.
Just a second personal foul, but again, 2 free throws for Cammey. Cammey looking for his first points this evening. Free throw up, it's going to be good.
And line changes for each team again.
Christian Mullet checking in as Mishler is out. Also out is Ashton Schrock. And Carson Weaver will check in, the 5'8 senior.
Hard to have 2 Hornets on that far side lining up in the free throw formation.
All Highland up 65-41. They'll be moving on to the state championship. Free throw by Cammey going to be good. He buries them both.
And A.J. Runyon going to check back in for somebody.
Javion Ware, a 6'4 senior in for Kirtland. The dribble now. Nick Need back in also for the Hornets. Here's Mullet for Highland across midcourt. Out of the foul line, back to the corner. 3-pointer by Billy's up in the air. That's going to be no good. Rebound going to be picked up inside by Mario Lorber in the contest for Kirtland. 45 seconds. Lorber drive, lane, stumbles, and going to be a foul call. Stay tuned tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Rody's IGA Marketplace. It'll be Blaze Mullins and Devin Fortune reporting on the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. And Mario Lorber is at the foul line, the 5'9 junior. Also out there, Jared Cottrell, a 6'3 senior. Free throw by Lorber is up and good, his first point tonight.
In case you're wondering, that's the 8th personal foul called against Highland here in the fourth quarter.
65-43, 42 seconds. All Hawks. And the free throw going to be up. That's going to be no good. Rebound going to be picked up by Christian Mullet. Mullet across midcourt. 35 seconds to go. Henry Stayball. Now to Shetler to the corner. Back to Stayball. Inside Shetler to the right block. Backs it in. Shetler into the paint. Head fake. Now top and going to be a travel call on Shetler. Highland has their 12th turnover tonight. And you look at turnover discrepancy, Highland 12, Kirtland only has 14, but it seems like a lot more than that for Kirtland. I think Highland, even though if there hasn't been a turnover, Highland's really caused a lot of misdirected passes and shots tonight.
When I'm looking here, just a lot of rebounds on the defensive side for the Hawks. They didn't give them a lot of second chance opportunities either.
Double dribble, meanwhile, that'll be called on A.J. Ryan. That'll be the turnover number 15 tonight.
We got 18.4 seconds left. Can we go that 18.4 without a whistle?
I think we will this time. Crowd on their feet. Highland, after falling the eventual state champion Monroe Central in the district championship last year, they're going to be moving on for a chance to get a state title of their own this season. As Bullet will dribble out the clock. One, and that will do it. Highland moving on to the state finals for the second time in the last 3 years. They win it by a final margin of 65-43. Highland improving their record to 25-3. They won 20 straight. They'll take on either Marion Local or Lincoln View tomorrow night, 7:30 at UD Arena in the Division 6 state championship game. Kirtland ends their very successful season at 24-4 and snapping a 6-game winning streak. Final score tonight again, Highland moving on to the state finals. They win at 65-43 over Kirtland. Back to recap the game after this on WKLM.
Hi, this is Ryan Torrance with Safe and Sound Security. Are you considering security for your home or business? Do you need to upgrade to today's technology? If you have a smartphone, your system can be controlled from the palm of your hand. View your business cameras the same way. Give us a call toll-free at 888-317-SAFE or visit our website, safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Again, 888-317-7233 or safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Proudly serving Holmes County since 1998.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Schlabel Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Schlabel knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Schlabel Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Schlabel Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
Your lawn deserves the best. Buckeye Lawns and Landscaping LLC of Millersburg is better serving homes and surrounding counties with professional mowing, landscaping, hardscaping, snow removal, and so much more. Reliable, professional, and local. Call Buckeye Lawns and Landscaping today at 330-674-5356. Buckeye Lawns and Landscaping, creating beautiful outdoor living spaces.
It is the final tonight in boys Division 6 state semifinal basketball from the Nutter Center at Wright State University. Highland gets to win 65-43, and they're moving on to the state championship game at UD Arena. Highland led 15-9 after one, but it was Kirtland who would take a 16-15 lead early in that second quarter of play. As Kirtland, they would go on a 7-0 run of their own, but the Highland would close out the first half on a 13-0 run as Kirtland never scored again. That remainder of that first half after taking that 1-point lead briefly, and Highland had a 28-16 lead at halftime. Highland led 45-34 through 3, and they go on to get the win as they'll pull away in that fourth quarter. Highland would outscore Kirtland in the fourth, 20-9, and Highland gets the 65-43 victory to move on to the state championship game. Highland had 4 players in double figures. Caleb Yoder led the way, matching his season high tonight. Caleb Yoder in double figures for the 5th time in the postseason, the 16th time on the year. As for Caleb on the night overall, shooting-wise for him, he was 1 of 4 on three-point tries, 7 for 8 from two-point range, and also 5 for 9 for the foul line. Caleb Yoder had 22 points to lead all scorers. Also in double figures was Alex Miller in double figures for him for the 3rd time in the postseason, the 16th time of the year. Alex Miller was 2 of 5 on three-point distance and 3 for 5 from two-point range, 4 for 5 for the foul line. Miller had 16. Also, Ryan Zerger in double figures. He was in double figures for the 5th time in the postseason and also the 22nd time on the season overall. As for Zerger, he would finish up going 5 for 10 from two-point range for his total of 10 points. He would have 6 of those 10 in the fourth quarter. Also, Caleb Mishler was in double figures as well. Mishler in double figures for the 1st time of the postseason, the 7th time on the year. As for Mishler, he would knock down on the evening 3 of 7 on three-point shots, 1 of 2 for the foul line. Mishler had 10 points, 5 points for C.J. Yoder, 2 points scored by Christian Mullet, rounding out the Highland total of 65. For Kirtland, a team that came in averaging over 68 points per game, held to just 43 tonight against that stout Highland defense. One guy in double figures, that was Sammy Ridgway. Ridgway on the night, he would finish up for him on the evening. Ridgway going 1 of 5 on three-point tries, 3 for 4 from two-point range, 1 for 2 for the foul line. The Ridgway had 10 points, 6 points scored by Ben DeFranco, 5 points for Jake Laverty, and 5 points also by Danny Schaefer, and 5 points by Lucas Renfro. Their leading scorer, he was in foul trouble much of that first half, then had an injury early in the third, did not return. Did Lucas Renfro the remainder of the night. Renfro, for him, is a 6'2 senior, so that'll do it for his career. Also, 4 points scored by A.J. Runyon, and 5 points for Nick Need. 2 points scored by Ryan Kemme. 1 point for Mario Lorber, running out the total for Kirtland of 43. Final score, Highland moving on to the state finals. They win at 65-43 over Kirtland. Now with the final team numbers, here's Jake Sidle.
Well, thanks, Matt. Highland was 6 of 27 from two-point land today for 59%. They shot 7 of 18 from three-point land for 38.9%. Shot a combined 51% from the floor for tonight. On the other side, Kirtland was 12 of 34 for 35% from two-point land. They also shot 4 of 13 from downtown for 30.8%. And shot a combined 35.5% from the floor, 16 of 45. Looking at free throws, Highland was 12 of 18 for 67%. On the other side, the Hornets were 7 of 17 for 41%. Rebounds, Highland had 31 rebounds, 8 of them on the offensive end, and they also can add 3 dead ball rebounds. On the other side, Kirtland, 29 rebounds, 12 on the offensive end, 4 dead ball rebounds. Turnovers, 15 by Kirtland and 12 by Highland. And since we've got these great stats from the folks here at the Nutter Center, Matt, some ones I wanted to talk about. Highland had their highest lead was 25 points with a minute and a half to go in the fourth quarter. They also led the game for 30 minutes and 7 seconds. Had 21 points off turnovers, 32 points compared to 20 in the paint. And fast break points, they actually trailed in that one 5-4. But just looking at a bunch of these different offensive categories, the Hawks really had a great game tonight.
They did. Individual rebounding leaders. Caleb Yoder finished up with 10 rebounds, 4 at the offensive end. Caleb Yoder a double-double tonight with a season-high 22 points and 10 boards. Also 8 rebounds for Ryan Zerger. He had 2 at the offensive end. 4 boards apiece for Alex Miller and Caleb Yoder, and Caleb Mishler, I should say, as well. And for Kirtland leading the way, for them, it was 6 rebounds for Danny Schaefer, 6 rebounds for Jake Laverty, and also 4 boards as well for Sammy Ridgway. Highland gets the win by the score of 65-43, and the Hawks kind of look at that when they closed out that first half, Jake. That was key, and also they really closed out the game in that fourth quarter strong as well.
If they come out of halftime, you give up a little bit. You're not used to seeing a team that can actually trap you up by midcourt a lot this season. I thought they adjusted well, and you take a look at the fourth quarter there. Another 4-minute plus scoring drought by Kirtland, forced by the Highland defense. And how about Ryan Zerger? Officially finishes with 6 blocks tonight. They had 8 as a team on the official stats. We had him for 8 or 9 blocks tonight. He maybe didn't hit the scoring column as much until the second half, but he was all over the court tonight. And again, Caleb Yoder, 22 points, a season high, 10 rebounds. He was unstoppable, and they needed him to step up in this game. Some of those guys that are normally scoring for Highland, Kirtland just did a good job shutting him down early in this one.
So huge here, in a big game environment like this, you can expect there to be some nerves on both teams, right? It's going to happen. Somebody kind of has to kind of be assertive to be able to knock it down a few shots to get the offense going. And again, Caleb Yoder was that guy tonight. And then when nobody can score inside the paint on you because of you got a big man like Ryan Zerger can block shots. That's also just a huge key as we saw here this evening all night long.
Zerger's been a great addition to this team. We've talked so much about how he's progressed this season, how this Highland Hawks team. Let's go back. I want to see this team play Lutheran East again. Right? Once we get out of the tournament, let's bring them all back. Let's head to the field house, get those two together, because that's I don't think Highland, if the Highland playing right now loses that game to Lutheran East.
Kirtland's season will come to an end. Obviously, some great athletes. We know what they do on the gridiron football-wise. They had a great basketball season as well. Kind of feel for Lucas Renfro, who tonight had the injury. His career will come to an end, but obviously an outstanding basketball player and some other seniors for those teams. So Kirtland, terrific season, but it gets ran into an outstanding Highland ball club tonight.
Well, the good news for them is that they're one of those other schools. We don't rebuild, we reload. Their football program, that lifting translates to basketball, and I think we've seen that a lot recently. Also, we got Maria Stein Marion Local playing next.
Yeah,
another
football powerhouse.
Another football powerhouse. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. But this is a Kirtland team that has played a lot of good games, and I think this is going to be one that helps them down the road, maybe finally punch their ticket to UD.
Well, Highland will go in for the 4th state title in school history. They'll get a chance to do that, as we said, against either Marion Local or Lincoln View. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night, but it'll be fun to get back at UD Arena tomorrow.
Yeah, we talk about the great players that have played at UD Arena in the first 4. Dayton's had some great basketball games. I want to say the Nutter Center, my first time here, real impressed. The OHSAA did a good job finding that second semifinal site. The Horizon League has had some great basketball. This is a great, loud environment, and it really felt like a tournament basketball game. You and I have talked, sometimes we go places, doesn't really feel like a tournament game. This felt like a state tournament game right here, and it was so much fun. Now I can't wait to get back to UD Arena tomorrow.
Absolutely. That's the voice of Jake Sidle. I'm Matt Croy. Special thanks, of course, to Blaisdon Mullins and Devin Fortune back at the studio. And also thanks to Claxon Communications. That'll be Logan McPeek, who produced tonight's YouTube audio stream for us on the WKLM YouTube page. You can go back to listen to that on the YouTube page if you want to do that here this evening. And a reminder, tomorrow night we'll have state championship basketball. That's tomorrow night. Highland against either Marion Local or Lincoln View from UD Arena. Airtime right around 6:50. Tip-off at 7:30 tomorrow night right here on WKLM. Also tomorrow we'll have high school softball coming your way. West Holmes playing host to West Muskam. Airtime 11:30 a.m. and game time is at noon. And we'll take a break. Stay tuned. Also, we'll be posting the pictures also from tonight's game from Phoenix Price on social media. We'll catch that on Instagram and also the WKLM Facebook page, so don't miss that. Some good photos tonight as well from the Nutter Center at Wright State University. That'll wrap things up for now here from Dayton. Highland moving on to tomorrow night's state championship game. They win at 65-43 over Kirtland. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.